Everybody, welcome back to Momocon 2025. We got some Street Fighter coming up here. Had a bit of a delay, had a thing going on here. Well, all resolved now, so we're chilling. We're ready to get into it. I'm Bida. I'm joined by the one and only Arbiter, the GOAT over here.
What's up, everybody? I'm excited to be here. It's Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6,
some
dude.
FGC.
Yes, sir.
Always a pleasure to commentate this game. Street Fighter 6 is definitely one of my favorite fighting games of all time.
It's fun, dude.
Especially this current generation. You know, I used to play a lot of Tekken 8. You know, stopped with Season 2.
Most people have. I also stopped playing in Season 2.
Stopped with even though they buffed my character. I'm a Lars player, okay?
Yeah.
I know Lars is
so you
really
benefited.
Good. Yeah, but even I was like, this is not the same. But Street Fighter 6 has always been amazing. The guest characters have added, the DLCs they added. We just got Elena as well, too. So that's very exciting. We just had Mai, Terry. This game is going on a wonderful path right now. So yeah, I'm just excited to be here and commentate some SF6 with you, my man.
I am too, bro. This game's sick. Like you were saying, I'm very fun. I mean, obviously we have a very strong FGC scene here in Atlanta. So even though we have Combo Breaker happening up north, we still have a crazy event. Yeah, it is messed up, right?
Yeah. So
how it's always on the same weekend.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But
extremely.
Hey, you know what? We are here at Momocon.
Yes, sir.
I'd say Combo Breaker is definitely more FGC oriented.
Definitely.
Well, this is more of a celebration of, like, you know,
fighting
nerd
game
culture, fighting games,
right.
and all that
Exactly,
stuff
exactly.
Too. So that's pretty awesome as well. So, but I do think it's really cool how Momocon does represent like multiple games as well. Like we don't get to see a lot of competitive Mario Kart in a lot of places.
Yeah,
but you have it here in Momocon as well. Comp Splatoon. We're having Tekken tomorrow. We're having King of Fighters tomorrow as well. Obviously, Smash Ultimate is like the mainstay of the event.
Totally.
But just the fact that, you know, we're out here as well is just incredible to me. So
no, it's sick. It's a
super shout outs to the people that are running this whole event, man.
It's crazy they get so much going on in one place.
Yeah.
Like they have like 4 stages next to each other. It's like ridiculous. I've never seen like a setup like this one.
And then you take it out of like the fighting game area, and then you realize like they have arcades, they have LAN events, like they got a whole VTuber section, they got wrestling, like an actual like wrestling ring. Like,
and then you leave the con and there's still like another few miles of building to look at. It's ridiculous.
Full of like people in cosplay too.
Yeah,
so
exactly. It's tight.
The whole event is just like jam-packed with like action, like left, right, and center. It's absolutely awesome.
There's like just 4 days where Atlanta just totally is taken over by nerds every year, and it's so sick.
Momocon and this one.
Yep.
No. Dragon Con.
Dragon Con, absolutely. That one's also pretty big. People do love Dragon Con.
I've never been.
Neither have I.
I would like to.
One day?
I've never been. Yeah.
Dragon Con, for listening.
Yo, Dragon Con, get some FGCs in there, bro.
Yeah, please.
Get some FGCs in there. I am down to go. I am willing and ready.
Yeah, I'm right there. Hit me up.
It generally sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But who do you play in Street Fighter? Like, what character do you play?
I play Ken. I like pressing buttons and being fast, bro. I play Roy in Smash, you know?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm a rushdown guy.
Yeah, I played Chun-Li because she's really good.
She is messed up. Dude, my roommate plays Chun-Li. Problem.
Yeah. I totally don't play her because I think she's hot.
Sure. No one's ever played Chun-Li because I think she's hot. Totally.
I think that character is very fun. She's definitely like very difficult, but like once you get into like, you know, once you understand how to link those dances together, use those drive rushes to launch people into the air, get those combos going. She's just very rewarding. And that's what I think really brings people to Street Fighter 6. It isn't just the fact that it's like, you know, legacy Street Fighter and that, you know, all people like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
It's the fact that the game is very rewarding.
Yeah,
at the end of the game, when you play a fighting game, you want it to be rewarding and you want to feel fulfilled. Even if you lose, you can be like, okay, even though I lost, like I can do like this better, this and that better. Seeing your character do cool things as well. That's why I used to love Tekken.
Yes.
I still love Tekken 8 still. It's just Season 2, obviously, you know, is a bit of an issue. But I just think it's awesome that Street Fighter 6 is implementing. People are like, oh, we hate tech throws. If you saw the Elena breakdown trailer, you can see that if you go for a tech throw, you actually, if you tech the throw, you gain some meter.
Yeah, right.
Like that is such good game design.
Yeah, extremely good game design.
Yeah,
I love that.
You're not just wasting it. So you can go for like all these throws if you want to, but you might be giving me some unwanted meter that I'm going to use and drive rush you into a corner and kill you.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's tight. It's cool comparing like how you game meter different games too. Like, I mean, Guilty Gear kind of does that when you get like the wall break, and like you get a positive bonus, so your meter goes up like that.
Yeah,
but then
it's
like
so cool.
you have to FD, so you're blocking from one of your meters just going all the way down.
People are like, oh, but why are you getting meter if you break a throw? What's the point? It's called a mix-up. Like, if you're going for a throw break, but you don't, if you input a throw instead of an attack, you get hit.
Yeah, sure, exactly, right.
So I don't know, like a lot of like people are like, oh, I don't know how to maneuver around this. It's just like, well, just be sure if they hit you, block it. If they're going to throw you, tech throw it.
Yeah, exactly,
like,
exactly.
It's not rocket science like at all. So
definitely not. It's pretty simple to figure out.
It's pretty. I don't know. I think one of the fun parts I like about fighting games is just how like much mind games go into it too. It's always just like a lot of fun. Like it's one reason why I like playing Chun-Li. I like playing Terry as well. Terry's awesome. Mai is busted.
Broken. She is a problem in this game, bro.
Busted.
Absolutely.
Why you can throw 2 fans?
Yeah.
I don't know why she does so much damage. I don't know.
I think we're going to see like 5 Mai's this block, bro. It's going to be a problem.
We might, but no, more Mai. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I hate looking at Mai.
Yeah, I don't want Mai Shiranui on my screen.
I don't like looking at her at all. Get her off of my screen,
away.
please. Said literally like nobody.
0 people.
Mai is fine as hell. Bad characters. I don't mind because God, she's fine. So I do not mind. Annoying, yes, but
extremely annoying.
Super fun. Super fun. Chun-Li's fine too.
Yeah.
So
it's like the opposite side. You know, you play the character. It's like, oh, this is awesome, and your opponent is just like wanting to die the whole time.
The whole time. Like, oh yeah, she's so bad at me. My opponent's like, bro, why am I at like 20%? You hit me like 5 times.
Yeah,
like,
right.
What is this, bro? And then like they just added, like I said, just added Elena, so that's cool.
Huge.
And now they added freaking Akuma into freaking Monster Hunter Wilds. Like,
what? I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Yeah, so,
I'm out of the loop. Hit me.
They added Akuma into Street Fighter. It's Monster Hunter Wilds. So
like as a playable character?
Yes, I kid you not.
Are you telling me I can shun Goku Satsu a monster?
Yes. Like in the trailer, you can do that. In the trailer, they see you like the DP a monster. You can like freaking Shaku like a freaking monster like. Because everyone's like, oh, we want more weapon types in Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, they've had the same weapons for a very long time now.
Yeah, right.
And then they're like, okay, we want a weapon, these hands. And so it's just like, wow, cool.
So funny. Of all the people you could have, does he have like inputs or?
Yes. He has. If you do an input, you will actually get the right input going. It's hilarious.
That's the funniest thing I've heard all day.
And then, thank you, the handler Alma. In Monster Hunter, you get like handlers who are their job is to say, okay, you can hunt this monster, don't hunt this one, prevent this one from going extinct. Oh, this guy's a problem. Like, you know, get rid of him. She can wear a Chun-Li in a Cammy costume. And she's super fine too, so like we just keep getting fed, bro. Like we just keep getting fed and it makes me happy. So I really
love to see it.
Capcom, thank you.
Shout out to Capcom, bro.
Yeah,
they're doing it for us. That's awesome.
They know what's good. What's good. But besides Street Fighter and like Smash, do you play like any other game? Actually, what other games do you play besides fighting games? Like, what else?
Besides fighting games, man, I've been trying to like get back into Valorant recently.
Oh,
because I have a lot of friends that play Valorant, and that's like my medium to talk to them.
Nice.
And so I'm like, I'll play Valorant. My laptop kind of sucks, so I'm just kind of like doing whatever.
But as someone that is awful at aiming, I cannot play Valorant. However,
I'm trash.
No, I'm
so bad.
I couldn't hit like a fat person with 1 HP who has a whole target saying hit me, and it was all aim, bro. It's bad. But speaking of, right now we're gonna have we're gonna have Aki. Aki is tricky.
She extremely tricky, yeah.
And then we're gonna have Luke is just like the default person.
Yeah,
so.
Luke is the person I played before I swapped to Ken. So we. Oh,
hell yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, heck
yes, sir.
Yeah.
A true pillar of the scene of the game.
That's Zangief Gaming.
Yes, sir.
Started from he skipped it. Boo. Okay.
You know what? point for Guilty Gear players. They don't skip the intro here. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, because it's cool.
It is cool. It's so cinematic. It's sick.
All right. Right now, we are going to have game number 1 here with Just Zan versus Modern, who's on Classic. So that's a lot.
A little tricky. Yeah.
All right. Heads up. Drive rush into that spin. Okay, nice.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Just a heavy kick trying to, why don't we take those?
Yes, sir, we do. Great parry to get the charge, to get the drive meter built up a little bit. Just Zane starting to take over here. Great DR.
Nice.
The charge is in there. A little bit of corner pressure.
And as Zane gets, you kind of just use these scenarios where you're just, in the corner for a very long time, just blocking for your left, because it really only takes one good grab to get things going. Not going to get the punish off of that spin, but that's okay. Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh, that's a big grab. That's a lot of damage going to be dripping from Just Zane. Modern with another throw as well. Just Zane left with a pixel, and that's going to take it as well.
Yeah.
First round going to Modern.
Try jumping back, but you want to jump forward in those scenarios.
Most definitely.
Going towards you.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Aki is so cool because she just does so much damage and has so much damage build up as well. Look at this. Is this about to be a burst?
It might be.
Hey, wait, hold on.
It might be.
And you on that wall too?
Super.
Yo.
I think
he's alive.
A little bit.
Yeah, he lives this, but like
yeah.
Never.
No. I think there was a little bit of is this the controller?
Yeah, no, that's not.
Oh, I think there was a little bit of a button press there.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for that. Oh, okay, but we do get that nice aerial. Good combo. I'm coming. All right, nice. Nice command input. Oh no, goes for a drive rush, but actually misses inputs.
That's tragic. You hate to see that. But Just Zane fighting back from that last game. This is what you want to see. You need to take back the momentum for yourself, Oh, armors through it. Big hit. Modern trying to make something happen.
Yeah,
kind of taking the safe route.
You really can't make too many mistakes right now. And as I say, that is going to get a nice, simple combo to get that W going in. Nice something on a Just Zane.
Yeah, now it's just back from here. Damn. Oh, wow. Oh, Lord. Let him up.
Yeah, let me play.
Let him up. Yeah. God, I can't play the gameplay if I'm not even in a block string. I'm just getting hit.
Yeah, and again, you really gotta just really, focus on the fact that, okay, as long as I'm living, as long as I can get what I need, I'm good. But now we are in burnout. Oh, it worked! Hey, you know what? Cool. It worked.
Let it fly. Why not let it fly?
We take it. You know what? If it works, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Absolutely not. That's right.
Nothing.
That's right.
Yeah,
listen, the ugliest shots are the ones that go in. The ugliest supers are the ones that hit.
If you don't take no shots, then you ain't gonna win, bro.
That's exactly right.
Nice.
Oh, another throw. Oh. Hard CD fighting back. Wait a minute. The command throw.
There we go. That's what we need.
Yes, sir. And now this is the Just Zane game plan.
Yep. Them drive rush FPDs, but you are dead there.
Yes, sir. You are absolutely.
Drive rush, so you add a little bit more frames to your combos. So if you get those, you have a lot more momentum in going for those combos to get more damage in. Oh my God!
Big jump in, my Lord.
That was meaty. You hear that hit?
I did. Oh, wall splat. No. That's big.
And
all right,
in the corner too.
Modern, you got to get out there. Oh, Aki. This is it.
Yeah, free.
Total whiff.
Free.
Yeah. Huge
Free.
damage.
Free. Oof. Free. And now with the perfect as well.
7 letters, baby.
Yo,
7 letters.
That's lucky a slaughterhouse.
Yeah, we do. Hang on. We got a set right here. It's a real match.
We got some games.
Yes,
going.
sir,
Okay.
we do.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. Another big grab coming out from Just Zane. Modric just keeps getting hit by that. I don't know if it's like a button press or what. They're definitely not prepared for this command grab. Okay. Good box string. Just Zane trying to find an opening.
Oh no!
There it
Goes
is.
For the EX, but don't act like you won't get command grab. Get SPD'd and already at death already. Well,
now you are.
The Russian shot, bro. That Russian salute.
Yeah.
There we go. The fact that that's a target combo is so funny, and it's gonna go ahead and get that EX to start the match. Get some nice poison in. Goes for that grab. Good stuff coming on to Modern. Gonna get some nice aggression in. Nice! They know that they like to go for the jab the light into that SPD too. Get off me. Nice punish counter.
Sorry, yeah. Get off me, indeed. Get back to the middle of the stage. But Modern said, "Hey, I'm not done over here yet. I have some unfinished business. Get back over to the corner.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this advantage thing going, and you're dead. Never mind. Little pixel. That hits.
Wow. There we go.
Yeah. And as a player, just practice your inputs.
Yep.
Or their timing.
Practice your input, practice them timings, but we are going to be on the final round between both Just Zane and Modern. But is this best of 5 or a best of 3?
I think it's best of 5 for FGC typically.
Oh, all right, cool.
We'll find out in a few seconds.
Oh, yeah. Whoever gets up first, that's how I know, bro.
That's right. Big throw from Just Zane, looking like he's going to take this game 3.
Go for that overhead, but now you're going to be in a really bad bad situation where most of the damage in the hits that Modern is going to do.
Yes.
It's going to be harder to punish because you are in burnout.
Has to block that. He is stuck in burnout. He's got the drive back, spins 3 of it immediately.
Yeah.
In this economy,
he's not doing the proper tech to save 2. You can actually end up saving.
Yeah, right.
2 if you do the input properly. What he's doing is he's entering in parry. I probably it's called it's not called parry stance. It's called it's a focus. Yeah, he's entering
focus.
In
Focus.
He's going into focus, and then he's holding forward.
That's right.
He's losing a lot of worth it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Sir, we will.
We'll take it. If it gives me the W, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
See ya, buddy. And there we go. Best of 3.
Look at the best of 3. We found out.
We don't care if we go into burnout. If we get that 1 grab, that's all we need.
Absolutely.
That's all we
Absolutely.
need. Good stuff going on at Just Zane. That's what we like to see.
Yes,
that's
sir.
What we like. Oh! Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the Zane Thief game plan, bro.
Yes.
It all revolves around grab. That's all you need.
You can do all this. You want to.
You can sweat. You can be sluggish. Don't matter, bro. You just get that 1.
Yep. That's all you need. So when I get my hands on you, that's all she wrote. Good stuff coming on. I mean, watching Zane Thief will always be fun.
Legitimately, right.
There we go.
It's just like you're stuck in block stun until you're not. Because like, what do you mean I messed up my combo and now I'm at deficit? What happened?
It's when they play Modern Zane Thief too. Oh, you're a
don't talk to me.
if you play Modern Zane Thief, you are lazy.
You are. Dude.
I said it right here. I don't care if I get canceled. If you play Modern Zane Thief, you are lazy. You don't work for anything. You don't have a job. Actually, you might have a job. You don't have a job. You hate kids. You drive over school zones. You steal from stores. You're probably ugly.
Nah, facts.
Why would you like?
The flip side though, that might be the problem. You might just be too employed to learn the 2 inputs you need to play that character.
Yeah, that's what
all
I'm
2
saying.
of them. All 2 of them, by the
like,
way.
Maybe you are employed, so you're like, I don't have time to learn.
Yeah, I don't know how to practice.
Do this, like.
Right. It's
half circles are too hard.
It's easy.
What?
Yeah, you sound like a Smash player right now.
Facts.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop. Like, what do you? Oh my God! Did you play Smash 4?
Of course.
Yeah, I remember when Ryu was coming out. People were like, this is gatekeeping.
No, dude, you're so right. My one of my first tournaments I ever went to was when Ryu got announced, and then it was after the direct. So they're like inputs.
Gatekeeping?
Inputs.
Like,
if anything, it's like as easy on a GameCube controller too because of the notches.
It's not.
It's not hard. Brother, it's quarter circle. It is quarter circle.
Even still, all you're doing is moving your controller this way.
It's so, dude. It's literally.
You do.
It's.
That's all you're doing.
It's simple. Inputs are really easy.
Tatsu.
Yeah. Which, by the way,
no.
Tatsu.
I'll say this.
The other way.
I'll say this.
It's a little hard when it's backwards.
Yeah, I understand how like Tatsu's, not Tatsu's, short Yukins back in the day. It was like what? Because it's a Z motion.
Sure.
But people don't realize, because when I was learning how to play fighting games, what I was doing was, I don't know if I can show it, but I was doing like. But that's not how you do it.
Definitely not. Right.
Just like you're rubbing it back and forth pretty much.
Yeah. Which also you can just do the shortcut. You can just do this.
Yeah.
It's just diagonal twice. It's easy. Yeah. You're probably already doing that because you're gonna get like a down tilt to short you. You can just do this.
Yeah, you can end up just doing that. But like I said, when I was playing, I was just like.
You're just going everywhere. I also sucked at playing Ryu for that reason, but it's.
Now charge motions. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh god. If they had a charge character to Smash, that's gatekeeping.
Terry is the only character that has a charge motion. He has his rising tackle. Yeah. If you do that.
You know what? Never mind. That's not gatekeeping.
Yeah, that's recovering.
Yeah, that's not gatekeeping at all. That's really simple.
There was times when I was watching what's his name? Riddles play at Kakaribi. And he was getting edge guarded. I was just like, bro, please hold your input. Damn. And who am I to tell Riddles how to play? obviously. But there were times where I was just like, I think you could have not gotten a hit there.
Yeah, you could have just lived.
Yeah,
sometimes
true.
you just sometimes you just choose to not live and play the game successfully.
I think if his iframes came through, he would have like definitely like sustained a lot more life. But even still, he played his heart out during that event. So
yeah, he got like 9th, right?
Yeah, he played very, very
crazy
well.
run at the most stat tournament of all time for that game.
Yeah, being your last event in quotes, I think he'll come back. But I think being your last event is like absolutely incredible. So that is awesome. But now we're gonna go back and have some. Who's that?
That's his cat.
That's his cat.
Yes, sir. He's doing it for the cat. I love to see it.
Do it for the cat, man.
Absolutely. He's got something back home for him.
He's got something back home waiting.
Remember what you're fighting for.
Oh man, that's funny. That's always. I mean, is it my gaming? Is it my gaming?
Oh, I think we got some we're hovering over.
It might be my gaming.
Yeah, we got some inputs going in. Kimberly,
heck yeah! I love this character. Is she annoying? Yes.
I'm the biggest hater, bro.
Kimberly is annoying, but God, she is fun.
Yeah, just say she's annoying again, just to verify in my head, in my heart.
There's Shoddy. There's Shoddy. There she is. God, you're annoying, but there's Shoddy. That's from the bottom, and I'm making a mid. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I got it wrong. The Mad is the last one. I just love how the aesthetic of Street Fighter. Oh wow. This man's about it, bro. All right, so game plan for mine, very simple.
Throw fans. Yep.
Yeah.
Right there on cue.
Knows how it was frame 1.
Yeah. First thing you did. Absolutely.
Oh damn.
Wait a second.
All right, but you still over here getting grabbed, so.
You're not throwing enough fan, Peach Jelly. You gotta throw some more fan out there.
Oh, there's a set play. Nice. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Wow. Byronic 0 and well, that's not round just quite yet.
Not yet. Hey, if there's a will, there's a way. We still got a little bit of It's Kimberly in burnout, so hey, that's gonna allow them to get some openings here.
Yep. Wake up super. Yep, that is gonna do it. And now we're going on to round number 2.
Yes, sir. Hey, Byronic 0 found his opening, took it.
Yep.
Give me that.
And hey, if you can just kind of like force your way into a victory like that, then yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. Nice.
Ooh.
Back in that corner with that grab. Get off me!
Yes,
nice.
sir. EXDP, that's huge.
Yep.
Peach Jelly trying to find another opening. That Dragon Rush is going to get you in there. Or Drive Rush, excuse me.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Nice. Back to that corner as well. Nice drive reversal. Oh, these DPs, we're just throwing it out like, get off me. Oh, my God.
Another one. Oh, my Lord.
And now you're in burnout.
It's Jover.
And now round number 3.
Yes, sir. That was a real match.
Yep.
We got some slobber knockers coming in.
No, they are playing aggressive. I like that last game where it was kind of like more just playing defense because of Zangief.
Yeah, right.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, level 1, that's huge.
Oh, these boys are massive.
Oh, we love to see that. Oh, perfect parry. Oh, my God.
Nice.
Well, EX.
Good spacing off of that one.
Another one. My Lord, Peach Jelly has practiced this timing. And stun. That's a big opening. And you have almost full meter. This could be really bad for Byronic 0. Here we go. Opting for the level 2, actually. I like it. Save a little bit of meter just in case.
That is smart. Just in case I gotta, confirm I'm at level 1. You can do that. Plus, I have more health than you. You're against the corner. I don't have to spend all my meter, but oh wow. Actually goes for a teleport there, goes for the aerial, and actually goes for a little combo there. Nice, gets that throw, put him in the corner.
Continue to chase her down. Huge throw. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Peach Jelly already at half. Oh my goodness. Another huge throw. Lord. 2 to make it true.
Yeah, 2 make it true.
3 of it's free.
Nice, trying to get that parry. Oh, that was
Lord.
Grimy. That was grimy. And we go for that air to air, yes sir. Good stuff. That was sick.
That's huge, my Lord.
Good stuff to Byronic. I never want to just call him Byronic 0 or just 0. I can call him the whole name. Why not?
I'm a sponsor tag too. I'm a full name. 404. Absolutely. Oh, level 1 coming in clutch once again. Peach Jelly said, I didn't like the way that last one ended. I'll burn a little bit of meter if I have to. Listen, if it works, it's worth it. And 7 letters on the screen once again. Huge turnaround for Peach Jelly that game.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same way. Like, okay, nice. We know. Okay, you'll press some. Oh, yeah, nice. Jab check. Jab check. You're gonna drive rush through me. No, I'm gonna jab check all that time.
Oh, Chase down. Byron Zero just forcing these openings, going into burnout, gonna blast at level 3, confirms into it.
Yep.
Does a little bit less damage, but hey, damage is damage is damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. At that point, he just needs to get like a lead.
Exactly. Right.
Lead is, like,
yeah.
Really strong here, especially when you're playing as Kimberly, and you're in that button as well. So.
Yeah. Legitimately, super easy. Ooh.
Nice
Perfect parry.
A lot of damage. Never mind. Opts for positioning instead of damage, and look how much it's gonna pay off for Yellow-J. Nice.
Wait. Yep. Critical art. Here we go. Yes, sir. And it looked really good from Byronic Zero at the beginning there of that game, but level 3 comes in clutch and will hold on. Peach Jelly takes it.
That was incredible. Again, as annoying as Mai is, okay, it's like any other fighting game where it's fun when it's not happening to you.
Yes, brother, exactly. You get it.
When it's not happening to you, it's like, yo, that was cool.
Yeah, no, totally.
I like that.
I love seeing that. It's so sick.
Now, if it happens to me, you're broken and
you're scared. I love watching Min kill at 0.
It's hilarious. Like,
when it happens to me, though,
yeah,
I've never wanted to fight the person next to me in brackets so bad.
Yeah, like
miserable.
When Leo is just like, after like doing stance move after stance move.
Oh, don't talk to me about Leo,
bro.
Bro.
It's funny. It's like, why can Leo do that? Haha, this silly character. When it's me, it's like, why would they add this?
Right, exactly.
why would they do this like at all? So, yeah, good stuff. And now we're gonna go on to. I forgot how fun it is to commentate like Street Fighter 6. I guess I've mostly cast it Tekken.
Yeah, right.
But I forgot how fun it is to cast this game.
It's a sick game, dude. It's pretty straightforward as far as fighting games go. It's just a lot of footsies, which are always fun to watch. It's just an exciting match. Like, I mean, it's like I get caught up just watching sometimes.
I learned a very important lesson today, and that is the fact that when in doubt, just smash.
I've been saying this, bro. When in doubt, low them out. Yeah. I don't care what the situation is. Throw out like a crouching low.
Yeah, crouching light.
Anything.
Light, and that'll stop it.
Exactly. That will eliminate that pixel. I don't matter what. Yes, sir. Bob. Here we go.
Oh my God. Who is this?
Before we get to him, can we just talk about the TI-84 shirt? That shit is hard. Holy crap. That's awesome. Oh my God.
The TI-84 shirt?
I don't know who you are, sir, but that shirt is so sick.
No,
but
that's true.
That's so tough.
Absolutely true.
But we are getting Atlanta's very own, the pride of Georgia, 404 at Jazzo.
Yeah, I hate this guy. I don't know if y'all know this. I freaking hate Jazzo.
Really?
I hate this man with a burning passion, bro. Jazzo, if you're watching this, and I know you will because you're my friend,
yeah.
I hate you.
Sure.
And you owe me 2,000 yen from when we went to Japan.
Oh, yeah. Give him that 2,000 yen, bro. That goes a long way.
Remember my yen. Obviously, you know, as much as I like to dance, Jazzo is one of my best experiences to see.
Totally, yeah, that's good.
Incredible player, not Smash player, not fighting game player, incredible player.
Yeah, just like a god-level gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is very, very good.
Yeah. From what I know, though, Captain Crunch, not a slouch by any means at all.
He's really good, too.
Yeah.
Really
crazy this is pulls, low-key.
Yeah.
Super stat tournament.
All right, Jinrai.
Yep.
Nice.
Big throw.
As well.
Yeah. Josso's just doing such a good job finding these pokes, but he's going to be in Burnout, so he's playing Street Fighter 2. Yep. The other guy just has more options than him, so it's going to be a little harder, but this is going to be a little bit of defense, you know, throw out some of these safe kicks.
Yep.
Good block.
The fact that Jinrai has, like, different variations of it as well, and you can cancel it into, like, a freaking combo is insane. But it's what makes Ken such a cool character as well.
Yeah. That's huge. Big opening for Captain Crunch. Has Jazzo stuck in the corner. EXDP is going to get him out of there, though.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the mix? You gotta save some of that drive meter, though. Can't be burned out all the time. You know, you got to get your rest. Got to get your 8 hours. 7 at least.
I like the Dragon Laps and try to, like, force the offense there, but not going to work out in their favor, but that's all right. Crunches up. Jinrai goes for the light version. Nice.
Big throw. Oh, just crouching.
Yeah, this is one confirm wins the game.
That's the throw. That's going to be the one.
Yep. Jazzo commits, and that's really what matters. Are you playing to win? Are you playing not to lose? And Jazzo's playing to win there, going for that grab. Something needs to happen here.
That's right. You can play your heart out the whole match, but at some point you have to win the round.
Yeah, you can't be playing on the back foot all the time.
Genuinely, yeah. You have to take initiative, brother.
Nice.
Crunched it a little bit. Oh my god.
Right, yeah, gets the low. Tries rushing forward, but it ends up being a nasty dragon punch. And now Jazo going for these parries. Combo into Tatsu. What's the mix looking like? Nice stuff.
Wow.
And now we're going for the level 3. Less damage, but you know what? We just need to get into some advantage here.
Yes.
Get the health lead and maybe go on to round number 3 here.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the lead wherever you can, man. It's a big get off me option. Oh, perfect parry. That's going to be really big for Jazo. Wait a second. Another big combo trying to catch him.
Nice reaction.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was a good jump mix-up to avoid the grab from Jazo, but finds it anyway. Throw loops. Oh, wait a minute. Crunch forcing another opening. He's playing to win too, but Jazo holds on. Takes game 1.
It's those parries. That's the difference.
Yep.
Those parries are definitely the difference here between, like, you know, winning or losing. When Jazo can just react at a moment's notice to something and capitalize off of that, that's what's going to put you in a lot of really bad situations. Dragon Lash into the medium version. Nice.
Yeah. That's the thing about Jazo. He has those parries on lock. You can't be hot slipping against this guy at all. You better time it correctly. Oh, that's a huge counter.
Oh my god, the EX Hadouken as well. Of course, going back into that corner. Jazo in a life deficit right now.
Yeah, at a life deficit and stuck in burnout. Forces burnout onto Crunch as well, and now we're playing Street Fighter 2, baby. We're back home.
We got barely any options here.
Yeah, not at all. It's all footsies all the time, you know. Watch that jump in.
These Jin Rise are just doing so much,
So
and
crazy.
you are dead as a doorknob. You are cooked. You are
Yes, sir, you are. Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunate. Jazo got his meter back first, and he was not afraid to use it.
Yeah, got his meter back, hit him with that. No, it's the fact that he's pushing him into the corner very slowly.
Yeah,
Tried to parry one of those maybe lights going forward. Dragon Lash, didn't get it, went to where it was safe. Nice. Oh.
Throw. Ooh, perfect parry once again, Jazo. Big opening, once again, huge.
Yep.
Charges in again, dude. He's in hit-hit mode. He's on a lot of modes. He has turned full aggression on. Oh my lord.
Punishing that DP as well. Dragon Lash into the medium. No, Jin right into medium, into the confirm with the level 3. Not gonna kill you, but you gotta fight for. Don't wake up, DP. Don't do it.
Anything,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He tried to low it out, but unfortunately, he had way too much health. The low cheese does not work when the bar is that big.
Good lord, Jazo.
Yes, sir. Popping off for the crowd. He knows where he is. He's home.
This is King Jazo right here.
Yes,
man.
sir. Absolutely.
He loves this region. He loves what he does. He loves playing the game. So there we go. Shout out to my man Jazo. I mean, you play Ken, you know, everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
right. Just a big Ken Masters guy. Nothing wrong with that. That character's sick.
He's really good.
All around, really fun to watch in anything he's in. That character's sick.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. If you don't know how to fight against Ken,
good luck, right?
Good luck. It's like,
because you're not gonna figure it out in the match because you're too busy getting hit.
You just gotta figure out what you guys gotta learn what that character does. Period.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Extremely meta relevant. So I mean, he's there.
You gotta learn how to fight Shotos. You gotta learn how to fight Zangief. You gotta understand how to fight Aki, Chun-Li, Luke.
Yep.
DJ, and then kind of now mine.
Yeah. Now, definitely mine now.
Definitely mine now.
Early on, you need to learn how to fight JP too, bro.
They shot his leg though, so
I'm happy about that, but I don't know. Low level, you don't need legs to JP, bro.
Yeah,
Just open a portal, you're chilling.
Yeah, you're fine there, but now, like I said, now it's like if you fight JP, it's like you're still playing this character.
Yeah, more power to you.
He's actually back cool.
Look at that, love that.
Fighting somebody new here. And this, the fact, like I said, the fact that this is pools is absolutely insane.
So ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love, like, you want to go back on stream? Stay up there. Stay up there.
We got room. We got time, bro.
Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah.
Actually, I forgot that we have water. Holy crap. I literally have not been drinking it. Shout out to production, by the way.
Yeah, shouts out to Duo Studios, bro. These guys come in clutch every time. They're so sick. Yeah, water has been my saving grace today. I don't know how I'm handling it right now. Little button check. Yeah, Zangief back on the screen. That's fun.
That's that boy, Zangief.
Zangief Ken?
Just Zane.
Just Zane, yeah.
Yeah.
Zangief Ken. So just like we were saying earlier, this is going to be a super aggressive block string. Just Zane's not going to have any room for error in this situation at all. He's just going to, oh, no, different guy.
Oh.
Christy Mendias.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so a different Beef player. I like it. I like it.
He looked very familiar. Maybe it was different people that were on screen at that time.
Might have been. Might have been. You never know.
He tried to drive rush himself or out that corner, but that's not going to work.
Goes for the low, trying to find a few hits here and there. Oh, tries to read the jump in, but Archway playing grounded.
Oh my God. Yo! Archway! Chill! Okay, wait. Okay, now we have a game.
Yeah, it's back. We're back, yeah.
Oh, get the
Armors through, absolutely. I think he wanted to do it again. Just screwed up a little bit, and Archway burning all of his meter just to confirm the kill with the level 2 at the very end.
You don't want to risk that. And you know they say don't be cheap on the first day, so that was round number 1 kill.
That's right, yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead and kill him, get rid of him.
Yeah, you can't be taking your girl to Chili's date 1. You know what I mean? That's like you've been together for a couple months type stuff.
Yeah, I mean Chili's, I say later on works.
I agree, but like, first date, bro.
First date, nah, yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah, go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Take her somewhere nice.
Yeah, exactly. Chris and Mandia's mad about it too, you know.
Yeah, facts, man. Not dead, but
yeah,
we got SpongeBob health. We on that yellow.
Yes, sir, we are. Oh, Crayola box yellow, and now it's gone, out of stock. They heard Dandelion was coming back to boxes. They said, "Give me that shit."
No. Drive rush into the crouching medium, so that's gonna be a lot of damage coming on for Chrissy Mendias.
Oh my God, dude.
Uh-oh.
That's uh-oh's right.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, that's your corner now. Oh, jump in.
Dragon Lash is gonna get blocked. Not gonna get super punished though, which is good.
I love the drive cancel there. That was so sick.
Yep.
Just trying to bait something out of Chrissy. Not getting a whole lot. It's just pure footsies this round. You know, punching a jump in. It's just footsies and trades is all this has been.
Ow. Uh-oh.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's as hell.
Yeah. My God.
That boy is gone. And
doesn't even matter. He burned all that meter at the beginning. He found a way at the end.
Zay is one of those characters where it's like, I'm not risking that.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I need to kill you ASAP.
Please die. Please die. Right.
Nice bait off of the drive counter. Gonna be able to get a nice little jump in. Goes for a grab there maybe, but ends up getting punished by the burger combo.
Finds the grab here. Caught him lacking, maybe holding block, expecting a few pokes, but Chrissy going straight for the prize. Dragon impact. That's going to be a huge impact. Wait a minute. Big answer from Chrissy. Hold on a second. Went for one of his own, but immediately got punished.
Yeah, remember for the heavy, that low heavy kick.
Yeah.
Actually kind of worked. See him, man.
Yeah, you're dead.
See him, man.
Ooh.
See him, man. I love how none of us are like, is he alive?
No, yeah.
We know.
Okay.
We know.
As soon as I saw the grab come, okay.
Yeah, all right, next game, cool.
Right, round two. Oh.
Another SPG.
Yeah. Big damage immediately.
Ow.
Oh, great cancel. Archway just trying to avoid getting hit right now. Not doing too good a job of it either. He's stuck in that corner taking all kinds of punishment. No, that's me. That's mine. That's mine.
No, he's alive. He's fine.
He's alive.
But it's the message. No, he died. He died. It's the message. Why not? It's the message.
It's always been about the message.
It's the message.
And it's the super.
It's the message.
Yes, sir.
And
if you're Archway, message received. Super close set right now, but not after that last game. Chrissy with all the momentum in the world. Archway still reading the letter. He's getting hit.
Mashing in that corner, boys.
Archway, fight back.
Let's go. That was hype. That's the momentum you need. There we go. And our production's lit too. I saw my man on the chair. He was like, he got hype too.
Big grab. Wave to the crowd and wave goodbye to Ken Masters. 1 round away.
That's why you lost everything, boy.
Yes, sir.
Back off.
Ooh, Archway, stop. Archway, you gotta stop pressing those buttons, bro. Archway's nervous. He's just trying to make something happen, I think. The only thing happening is Archway going down to losers, I think, bro. This is tough.
I will say, Archway's fighting his way out that corner.
Yeah.
He's like, man, what the?
Yeah, I might have to eat my words a little bit. All this is doing, though, is Chrissy's just building meter that he might not even need. Find these hits. poke here and there, and gets the grab. That's it. Chrissy taking it 2-0. 2-1, excuse me. Lord.
Yo, Chrissy, look upon me in despair as I grab you and slam you into the floor. That's fire. That's fire. Hey, Zangief Gaming.
Oh. Ah!
Zangief Gaming, yes, sir. First it was just Geef, now it was him. Hey, that's fine.
I'm down. Fine. Keep putting the big guy on my screen.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I am not.
Put him here. Put him up there.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
Put him here, bro. AR.
It's like with mine. I love watching Zangief gameplay.
Yeah.
God, you're annoying if you play that.
Oh, dude. Bro. Yeah, because it's like I've been in the Ken player's shoes many times. I'm just trying to hit the guy, and all of a sudden he's like, Ksh.
I'm playing. No, you're fine. I'm over here playing Chun-Li. I got you. I'm over here playing Chun-Li, like doing all these like freaking inputs and combos.
Yeah.
And getting my stances, and he grabbed me. And he grabbed my leg. Well,
oh, okay. Cool. Okay, that's like half my health. That's fine. That's fine.
And again, it's cool if it's a classic Zangief because you actually had to like input that. When it's modern, all you did was like hold left and click the L button. And I'm just like, you are a bum.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a bum.
What do you mean?
You don't have reaction time. You're a bum.
Yeah, right, exactly. I can get that grab whenever. Thanks. That's free.
You smell. You smell. I will defend that with my life and my honor. You smell.
That's right. All right, and we're going to take a very quick break. That was the end of pools. I think we got some top 16 coming up here, a few qualifiers for that top 8. So we'll be right back, everybody. Please stay tuned.
All right, welcome to Momocon Top 16 Street Fighter. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm not Arbiter, I'm Weimer. That's gonna get updated in a moment.
Yes.
Nice to see you guys. It's top 8 time, baby.
Top 16.
Top 16,
Top
sorry.
16,
Top 8's
yeah.
coming.
Top 8 is coming. But up first we have Yugo and I believe it is, completely forgot his name.
We'll get it in a moment.
Yep. But I know Yugo, he's on the Ed. He does have a cami, but he hasn't played in a cami in a good bit. And he's going to be playing Cyberpunk Pimp.
I mean, look, I'm always partial to seeing Ed. That is my character. And I like seeing the level 2 combos that people can do.
Yeah. I mean, Yugo, he's a very confident person. He's always at 404, which is our local for Street Fighter. He's always there on Tuesdays, but he's been kind of like struggling with placements recently at 404. He's getting consistent top 8s, but not like the 4th and 3rds and 4ths he's used to getting. So hopefully he can change that around here at
What's the
Momocon.
expected seed for this event?
I believe he is 6th, 5th or 6th, 5th or 6th seed.
All right. So there's promise there.
Right.
There's a path to the end.
But he'll have to get through Cyberpunk Pink to do it. We'll have to see what both of these players can accomplish here today, and we'll have to see.
Well, we see Ed, so that's at least one character that's supposed to be there, and Jamie on the other side.
Well, you never know. He's probably just he's just changing his controls and then heading over.
Yeah. It's always fun deciphering the code of everyone's unique button inputs.
Right, right. I'm sticking the default, but we are going to be seeing Jury. This matchup, I'm not too sure about this matchup. Of course, both these players having a little bit, like Ed having a little bit longer range buttons, and then Jury, of course, having those bigger normals than a lot of characters. But we're just going to have to see how both these players navigate this matchup. I don't think, specifically at 4-4, Yugo doesn't have a lot of that Jury matchup. We don't see that character a lot here. So we're going to have to see kind of what he does here at Momocon.
I think it's going to come down to a game of kicks, as it were. Ed doesn't have them, but those longer range pokes that you're going to see. I mean, they're already just good buttons on Ed, like you were saying.
Right.
But the drive rush engage, getting the punches through, and that is damage going on Yugo at the gate.
Tries to tech there or grab. Or steal a kill rush forward. Yugo really doing a really good job of maintaining his pressure, but is able to get jumped out. Ooh, that stray DP there.
Not going to be able to catch the second drive, but getting a lot of these aerial kicks in, that is working down the life bar easily. Back in the corner with the head pressure, though.
Ooh, and gets DI. This is not going to be good, and he's dead. Both these people going to equal resources, Cyberpunk Pimp on the board.
Yeah, a little bit too risky in the corner. Trying to drive rush. Another one comes in. That one connects again, and we are cashing out for the install here.
The Feng Shui combos, of course, always great to see.
Ooh, good blocking in the corner and gets the mix-up. Only a few stray hits. These combos aren't coming through for Cyberpunk right now. Yugo gets the opener and the opportunity to do something, but gets DP'd out of the corner.
He's in burnout here, not looking too good, but he's going to drop the combo there after getting the pull.
Not quite going to be able to end the life there. In burnout, have to block carefully here. Backed into the corner. Quick little flicker, but it doesn't do anything.
The dive kick will do it. Cyberpunk Pimp on the board, 1-0, trying to get into top 8 winner side. We're going to have to see if Yugo can adapt to this situation here.
Yeah. It's game 1. You got time to warm up still. That's your first game. You're getting a feel for your opponent. You're getting a feel for getting back into the idea of gameplay.
But the DP will not do it. Cyberpunk Pimp will block it here. The stomps are doing a lot of damage here. For even if it's not life, it's doing a lot of drive gauge here.
Good pressure coming in.
We're not seeing any anti-airs from Yugo here.
No, and that's definitely the weakness that's coming through. just not being able to answer this jury in the air. Got one good read, but didn't get the punish on it last game, and now we're seeing the jump-in starting to get red as well.
And the throw will do it. Round away from Cyberpunk to moving on to top 8.
Gotta be careful here. Definitely not gone. That's a good opener. Gets a little bit of pressure, and drive rush throw. Here we go.
Ooh, good check on that kill rush. Ooh, but that will be met. He's gonna burn himself out here.
No major payoff from that, though. A little bit of damage, a nice little combo, but no cash out, and another drive engage going through.
We're gonna see the level 3 here, not just yet. Good air-to-air from Jury there. Ooh, but good jump out, and then level 3 cashing out. This should be enough to kill just here, even if it's not burnout and Yu goes back into drive gauge territory, but this should be enough to kill.
Yeah.
Yugo putting himself finally on the board.
Gotta be careful here, though. Full beater for your other opponent. You got nothing. Cashing out to stay in the game. You gotta play perfect from here on out. And this is a good way to get it started. A lot of great corner carry. Getting into that corner, getting back from the throw, and the combo continues, but drops it again.
Ooh, and once again, getting DI'd. Cyber has been done a really good job of DIing those flickers, and then he's going to be using the level 3 to burn Yugo out here. Life lead equal, drive gauge not, and the DI, this should be enough, not going to be enough to kill, possibly.
Just barely hanging in there. Perfect
good
defense,
tech.
Throw escape. Okay, hold on, this game's still alive. We got a game still. Burnout has swapped now. A poke, we got level 2, and we're cashing in, here we go.
Gets the 1, flicker down, not enough to kill, gets the charge heavy. Good defense, and we get it. Yugo putting himself on the board here, staying alive, and does a great job of keeping his offense in, and will not get out just yet.
And that was a great awareness of your situation too. Not going for the crazy Ed combos that you see clips of on Twitter and YouTube, but instead just keeping it simple, letting the level 2 do its thing, and following up afterwards with a final punish.
But of course, good backdash there. Gets the DI overhead, looking to be a perfect here.
Very, very close to it. Hey, it's not a perfect at least. Something on the board. Last breath here, burnout 2. A little bit of damage coming through, but yeah, the trade does it in.
This is set point for Cyber.
Projectile game. You can play that.
But of course, these players aren't going to trade with each other. But the DI, once again, Yugo getting hit. Feng Shui engine coming out here. We're going to have to see the combo to the corner carry.
It gets it to the corner. Great defense in this corner, though. We've seen that consistently from Yugo, but you got to fight back out. And the parry's coming through. Not quite going to work out.
Flicker not in range just yet, but gets the Superman punch there.
Ooh. Not going to cash out. Holding on the 3 bars still. But we're running out of time to use it. Another good engage here.
Level 1 should be enough to kill here. And that will do it. Cyberpunk Pimp taking it and moving on to top 8 winner side.
We saw some good signs of life from Yugo there. There was good play coming through. It's just the main thing that you kept seeing coming back was that DI. There was never an answer for it at any point.
The flicker always just getting hard read by DI. Like, it was just like, either he has the most insane reaction times, or he was just knowing like, oh, flicker's coming, let me DI.
I'm going to say it's good awareness from Cyberpunk there to know when Ed's like to go for it and going for it consistently.
Right. And of course, Yugo not having a lot of matchup experience on Jury from what I'm aware, and maybe that was factor into it. Like, of course, he was getting hit by a lot of those stomps, even if they were blocked. That was doing a lot of drive pressure and a lot of just like burnout pressure as well.
Yeah.
But it was really good defense from Yugo, just barely not enough. But up next, we will have Chris and Peach Jelly. Chris Emandius on the Zangief, and Peach Jelly on, I believe, Mai.
I saw one of Chris's games while I was out in the audience waiting for this vlog. pretty good Zangief player. Pretty good with those reversals.
Right. He originally is a pad player, and he was on pad for quite some time, as you can see right there. But he switched over to hitbox. And
Interesting.
He wanted to try the hitbox because, like, of course, hand pan and everything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And him and another player, Buddy Like Friend, who's currently at Combo Breaker, both of them switched over to hitbox to try to get better at the game and try to switch over. Chris hated it. As a Geef player, he hated it. And he ended up, was like, no, this is stupid, I'm giving up. He was High Master. I believe he was either High Masters or like, what's between Ultimate and High? It's Grandmaster. He was Grandmaster at the time. And as soon as he switched over, he ended up getting Legend rank back on pad.
Wow.
Like, season reset, gets Legend rank. Like, this man is crazy on the pad.
Hey, it just works sometimes, you know? You find the thing that works for you and you get it through. I also totally get the hand pain thing, by the way. I play a lot of Smash. I played Kazuya in Smash.
Same.
And but just doing the constant DP input with just my thumb gave me, like, a level of carpal tunnel I'd never gotten before.
Right. Hey, but I benefited from Chris switching back to pad because I bought off his... He had gotten a Razer Kitsune, originally $300. I bought it off of him for $130.
There you go. Big discount.
Big discount. But of course, Peach Jelly, I believe, was our number 21 seed or something like that.
Wow.
And then Chris, our number 4 seed.
Okay.
So
Chris is expected to be here. Peach Jelly, though, that's a run.
That is a very big run, of course.
And this is still winner's side, so you lose this, you still got further you can go in this bracket.
Right. But of course, the Geef and the Mime. For Chris, there's no good matchup for Geef, apparently. And there are easier matchups, but there's no good matchup for Geef. Like, he's like, what Geef player is going to go into a matchup and like, oh, this is perfect?
It sounds like grappler mentality to me. Oh, my character's so bad because I play a grappler. That's what we were looking for last game. Reactions to the DI. Can we get something big off of it? Just a little bit of damage, but with a grappler, even 2 hits is enough to do half your life bar away.
And there it is. Just goes for the SPD. No combos needed, just SPD.
Hey, you don't need to be able to string things together. I'm just gonna hit buttons and it'll work. I love the slow decline of a grappler player working away at someone's mental. And once they get in, just finding the openings and taking it for so much money.
Right. Like, I'm a Marissa player myself, so it's always just like, oh, I hit you, you die.
Yeah.
But it's also so funny, just like hitting you with random ass buttons on Geef, and just being like, oh, you parry? You just lose half of your HP. Go for the SPD there instead of trying to finish off the combo.
Ooh, good jump out, trying to get that read there. But unfortunately, Chris a little bit ahead, cashing out on the burnout here. Are we going to see the critical art? Yes, we are.
And this should be enough to kill. But actually, it might not with the Geef health, but which it will not.
Ooh.
But of course, level 3 on deck, so he'll have to be careful. And he dropped it with the KO.
Oh my God! All right, well that's a way to get a point on the board and the immediate run back. But they're still playing the last set, basically. Wow.
Doesn't go for the punish counter there. Punish counter throw there.
All right, good buttons coming through for the Mine now. This is what we were looking to see last game. Came through a little bit in that second game there, but not finding it yet. There it is, though. That's what Zangief does. Gets in your head, gets one good read, half your life bar. Bye-bye.
Ooh, good sweep there. Some reason doesn't reach there. Possibly a little bit just too far. But the knee is going to be hitting. Oh, and it's not going to be able to jump over my hitting that level 1. But of course, Chris going in two bars to 1 here. But of course, a round on the board is never one thing to shy away from.
Good advantage for sure having that bar, and we know how scary a Zangief level 3 can be. A great DP on that jump in though. Getting the fans to get in. Combo corner. What can we get off of it? Just a little bit of low guessing. Not going to work out. No pokes poking through. And
good,
another
DP there. Another sweep coming out.
There we go.
Good parry.
This should be money.
And this will be enough to kill if he spends a level 3, which he will, taking the game off of Chris. 1-1 each. A stark difference from the first game. And we're going to have to see what kind of Chris does to adapt to this situation.
I almost feel like you could call the first game a fluke because Peach Jelly, after the first game in the first round, really came online and started making the game their own. The double KO, I think, is what saved Chris and got him on the board there.
And the SBD, the punish counter, why does he have that off of a drive reversal?
For the fun of it. Hey, we got to give the grapplers something, or else they're going to complain on Twitter otherwise.
Chris putting that corner pressure on, but good DP, getting himself out of the corner.
Fighting their demons there, no one making contact until finally a good engage here. Drive rush coming through.
Is he going to spend the money there? Level 2 coming out. This will be enough to kill. One round away from advancing to top 8 winner side and sending Chris to losers.
Insane work for the 21st seed doing this. Really good. Just showing why
I
this
guess I
character is
understated this man.
He's got to talk to you after the round and be like, hey, what the hell was that? Put me up higher next time. Put some respect on the name.
Listen, from what I saw, he had decent placements at the Mexico NA World Warrior. But there was a lot of good players. Like we have Jazo, the second place at last year's Momocon. Chris, constant pressure, constant placements at 404. And then we got Byronic, who ended up losing to Peach Jelly in winners, and C-Money did make top 16 even though he was the 5th seed.
Well, we're talking about it like Peach Jelly's already won, but Chris is back on the round board, needs one more here to get it through, and has 3 bars in the tank. Has the bar lead too. This is scary now.
The level 3 coming out is going to be jumped out.
Oh,
the backdash.
No! That is disaster for Chris right now. You got to play an honest game now. No bar's going to save you. Only 2 bars of drive to use. Going to spend 2 of them. Gets a little bit back, and now you just need 1 engage to win. But so does Peach Jelly. We're spending it all right now. Can the critical art kill?
It will not kill, but it will burn Chris out in the corner. It's not looking like a good situation here. But both of these players, 1 touch away to top 8. And the throw will do it.
Clean and simple. Peach Jelly, another step on this dominating path. Crazy run right now.
Top 8, 21st seed.
Winner's side top 8.
Sending both Chris and Byronic out, and Chris to losers.
That's big.
And he's going to be playing Databane, who beat Jazo, the 9 seed beating the 1 seed winner side. So Jazo's also in losers. So Peach Jelly will be playing Databane, and then Cyberpunk Pim playing King Raichu.
Interesting. Okay.
So we're going to have to see.
So a lot of the people that were supposed to be in top 8 right now are not in winner side of top 8.
The winner side of top 8 consists of the 9 seed, the 21 seed, the 31 seed, and the 11 seed.
What the hell? Who seeded this thing?
Listen, man. We also got the 80 seed on
8-0.
8-0 on loser side of top 8. Or not top 8. This is top 16 still.
Okay. You know what? Mad respect to these players for going as far as they have with these seeds.
Right.
This is all impressive work. I can make fun of you because you're the TO here, but no. The real talk is this is the players putting in the work and the effort to get this far.
Right. The number 4 seed, Chris, and number 3 seed, Complex, both in loser side, fighting for top 8 right now.
Wow.
Will be fighting for top 8. Well, with Complex, he did DQ winner side round 1, so he's been fighting his way back from losers the entire time.
Hell of a fight to do an entire tournament from loser side.
Right. But we have, currently in top 8, we have Jury, Kimberly, Peach Jelly's Mai, and then 2 Kens. And then I don't know what Databane plays.
All right, well.
The worst Shoto, as they dub it.
Here we go with Cyberpunk and King Raichu going at it.
But
Kimberly on our screen right now.
Kimberly, could have been Shoto here, but just putting on that pressure. As we see, going for the DI there. It's going to be enough to kill with the level 1. or doesn't even need it. Goes for the Tatsu there. Will get the perfect KO. King Raichu wanting to just get straight into it.
Yeah, that's what Kimberly's good at, getting up in your face and getting pressure in spades. Already back in the corner off of round start, EXDP, the only thing letting Cyberpunk get in the game. That's the first bit of damage we've seen from the jury.
But this is, of course, best of 5 this time, so either player will have a little bit longer of a set to adapt here. It can't be just, oh, quick 2-0, you're done. But the level 1 coming out here, no Fuha stock to spend on that level 1, so no extra damage for him. But of course, you're burnt out. You're gonna take a lot of little things from Kimberly, but of course, isn't able to confirm anything because of the juggle state.
Swaps around.
Ooh. But the TP getting stuffed by the fireball there. And the chip out with the dive kick there.
Just not able to do anything about it at that point. Projectile on the ground, jury in the air, nowhere to run.
And immediately spending level 3. I want my buffs now.
I was a little surprised we were holding on to it at the end of the last round there, but I guess just no real opportunity to spend the bar on it.
Right, but the DP sending him out, giving him some of that screen real estate there.
Good throw escape there and returning the drive rush favor. Buffs on board with it too. That's a lot of damage coming through. No bar to spend.
Goes for the safe jump there. Good defense, but is it going to be enough? No, it will not. King Raichu taking game 1.
What a great little shimmy at the end there too to get that bait out. And another throw, opening things up. And another throw, opening it up further.
Overhead. Oh, and you're gonna bite on the DP.
It's combos for days right now over in Kimberly Land. Look at all of this
Another
damage
one
coming through. It won't end.
This man will reset you to eternity. That was what, 3 resets there with the DI? Crazy.
And the second round start perfect too. Even if you got on the board last game, that is enough mental damage by itself. 1 perfect, I'm not feeling great. 2 perfects, I'm going home.
No double perfect for King Raichu here though, but the bait out with the jab there. Not gonna be able to punish that. Too far there. Fireball coming out. Good air to air from Kimberly.
Able to escape
overhead. And this is gonna be a counter hit here. Jury really needing some of her drive gauge back.
Yeah, playing on scraps right now. Still using it to go in with a drive rush, not getting anything. Has to play defense.
Overhead.
Critical art on board, we need that right now. 1 good opener and we can turn this around, push it to another game. But Kimberly is looking to close it out.
And good DI there. God. What a reaction. Call him a young man there and no level 3 needed. He will end it here.
All right.
King Raichu, set point here. Driver was coming out. Doesn't want to be backed into a corner. Kimberly will not thrive pushed against the corner, especially on a character like Jury with such great mix-up options here.
At the very least, you're not working with another perfect. You have gotten hits on the board in this game 1 here, and that's something you haven't done yet. That is improvement. You got to take that, add that to your mental stack. Nice cross-ups.
There's the stomp we saw in the games against Yugo.
For more, Kimberly gets the opener and turns it back around to Jury. Only a little bit of damage needing to be done, and the throw will do it. Cyberpunk finally getting a game 1 here.
We're going to see if King Raichu will answer back here. Of course, both these players not having a lot of super gauge right now.
Yeah, it's tight down here. Trying to play a lot more carefully. Cyberpunk knows it's kind of back into a corner here. Raichu, though, still pushing this offensive. Only needs 1 more game to get the thing through. Is down the round. That's the important thing that we're working with here.
We're just going to have to see what kind of Jury wants to do, just trying to keep Raichu in the corner here. But, of course, Raichu fighting back, it might be enough to kill, actually. Actually, no, it was a leg confirm. It might not kill.
I think it's going to be just off. Oh,
just enough. getting the buff on board, as well as making his way into round 3 here.
And that's a very strong way to swing momentum back your way. Going to take a lot less work to do it with that buff now. Looking for pokes, trying to get the openers. Both players not finding it. The throw going to send Jury to the corner, and Cyberpunk is not going to be able to block the follow-up. Yeah, we're in throw loop city now, and not able to guess the read. EXDP will get you out of the corner.
We're just going to have to see. This will be enough to kill with level 1 here. Yes.
Yeah.
And there we go. King Raichu. Quick 3-0 to end it here. Sending himself to winners semis. Actually, no, winners
that was
finals.
Winners finals, yeah.
Sending himself to winners finals. Guaranteed 3rd here.
Hey, nothing like standing at the top, you know? You have done well to get this far, and now only a few steps away from winning.
2 more sets.
Two more sets. That's doable. 3 depending on grand finals.
3 depending on grand finals. We'll have to see kind of who comes back from loser side, fights back. Of course, number 1 seed, number 3 seed, number 4 seed. All of these great players in loser side right now.
Yeah.
And it's very much so a upset here tonight. Of course, if anybody could have predicted it, it was House.
Well, a city of upsets is a more interesting one than a bracket that runs completely as expected in my eyes.
Right. Of course. But right now we'll have King Jelly and Databane on stream, the 9 and 21 seed.
Crazy.
Both of these players fighting to try to make winners finals against the 11 seed.
So the highest possible seed we will have in winner, we will guaranteed have 11th seed in grands is like the highest possible seed.
Well, yeah.
Anyone else higher than that has to fight through losers. That's crazy.
Well, Databane's 9 actually.
9? Okay, so 9 could make it.
9 could make it.
But that's still outside of top 8. So
Right.
anyone who gets to grands through winner's side fought for it.
So top 8 right now, we have Archway and Captain Crunch.
Okay.
So Archway being the 13th seed, and Captain Crunch being the 80th seed.
He's got to do it. I believe in my 80th seed.
And then we have Complex 90 and Jazzo, 3 and 1 respectively.
I also got to believe in Jazzo. I like Jazzo. I'm a Smash player. I'm biased.
Yeah. Listen, I told myself, I talked to him just before coming to commentate. I told him, if he lost on stream, I'd make fun of him. So he can't lose. He cannot lose on stream.
That's a good deterrence. That's a very good deterrence.
But we are going to be seeing the Zangief once again, making it back. Of course, Chris out from Complex 90. We're just going to have to see.
And it's another Zangief Mai as well.
Right? What's his face? Peach Jelly really thought he was rid of the Geef, but I guess not.
Do it again.
Hey, you won one? You can try again.
Honestly, I take that as warm-up. All right, I'm playing the same character again. Bet, I'm already in this mind space. I know what I gotta do.
Of course.
You're coming into the wrong person here. I'm gonna beat you this time. All right. Starting off simple with a trade.
Of course, the chops coming out here.
Good
Dr. Bonnet
boxing.
playing a much longer range game here, but going for the OD SPD, taking away a good chunk of your health. Going for the cartwheel, another SPD, not gonna hit this time. Taking you to the corner here. This is drive burnout territory, not looking good. And there it is. This will be enough to kill if Peach Jelly decides to spend the money, which he will, taking level 2. Not enough to kill. I lied. I'm a liar. And the punish counter, this will kill here. Jack Hammer.
And the crowd is electric for it too. I don't know if they're picking up at all, but they are getting loud for that Zangief.
Of course, the Geef health saving Databane there.
Hey, take a free win when it comes your way, am I right?
But parries the tech, parries the throw, the good backdash, but the SPD won't hit. How many SPDs has that been? This man,
1 out of 3 at this point, I think.
33% win rate right now.
Got to get a little higher than that, and you're not going to get a chance to do it this round. That's a perfect on the board. Peach Jelly is not happy that we didn't get that last round.
Of course, both these players equal barks right now. We're just gonna have to see if Databane can play that good defense here and keep him out, and then when he gets close, just SPD, but it looks like the drive rush into DI will get it here, gets the corner carry, coming out. No Oki there, decides to back out here.
Armor through the fan, it's a nice idea.
And goes for the Siberian Express.
You gotta get these throws.
Oh, and gets hit by, gets put back. This will be enough to kill this time, hopefully, with level 2. Yeah, this will kill Peace Shelly, putting himself on the board. He's obviously going to be frustrated about that round 1 loss, but he's gonna take that loss and come back from it a much better man.
If we take it as an example from the previous set, that round 1 loss was just a fluke. Losing game 1, not really a problem. You're going to come back, swing in harder.
Another SPD goes for another one. That's 25% rate right now. Ooh, good throw into the corner here. Good parry, getting himself out of the corner.
Ooh, the drive rush from downtown. The headbutt not going to connect though. That's a great level 1 to use, and that gets you through a little bit more as well. Using that fire to your advantage. Burnout and the step back will take the round.
Good awareness from Peace Shelly there.
It's a lot of shimmying, a lot of boxing from the Zangief right now, trying to get something to come through.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a very good matchup for Geef, just because of the longer range pokes that Mai has. But of course, apparently no matchup. Oh my god, another SPD, 20% right now.
It's getting worse and worse every time. We gotta be a little bit less trigger happy for that to keep working. Great armor to keep you through there. But in Burnout, this is a bad situation, and now you're in the corner.
And
nothing
now
you can do.
This will be enough to kill here. Actually, might not. Nope, there it is.
Zangief health cannot save you twice, unfortunately.
Peace Shelly, game away from hitting winners finals now. Databane thinking it over, thinking maybe I should do a little bit less SPD there.
Yeah. Just trying to mentally think what's going wrong, what do I need to change? Lock it down where the second you have it, and then go right back into it. Punching away the fans. Drive rush.
Good awareness.
Blocked, but damage gets through after.
Ooh, tries to bait something out there. But of course, in Burnout.
Gotta use what you can. Get that Burnout timer going a little bit lesser. Gotta fill up as much as you can before you get back into the corner here.
Good tech there, but the DI coming out wasn't able to SPD it.
And so close to getting out of Burnout before that meter went away, but still getting caught with the DI, and that's all important.
Ooh, isn't able to connect on the second hit, but slaps. And there's the SPD. That is now 2 for 6, so 33%.
Still could be better. We need a couple more of those to connect.
You need a passing grid, man.
Yeah. Back in Burnout again, too. You are blocking a lot of chip here. Gotta be really careful and not careful enough.
There's the chip coming out. Couldn't input level 2 fast enough there.
Good trade. Looking for options to get in. Just chops from a distance. Fan is helping break through, though. It's really keeping the Zangief from being able to operate freely.
And of course, very close to Burnout here once again. This is not looking good, but gets the punish counter there. Will be able to get that good damage there. Of course, Geef will play it slow, of course, because he knows when he gets a hit, he will do a lot of damage. But Databane not able to get in right now.
Drive rushing in.
Of course, the level 3 on deck here, so Peace Jelly has to be careful.
Critical art as well. I'd say Date is still in danger, but not with that DI.
And there it is.
Burnout. You got that.
Putting himself on the board, crowd cheering for Databane. Geef wanting the Geefs to take down this intruder.
Hey.
And there's the Siberian Express.
You got to win this to get on the board anyway, so you need to put everything you got. There's level 3 coming out from the Mai.
Wanting to burn out here.
Yeah. The duties and damage will get the Burnout.
But of course, Geef level 3, always on board, always a threat.
Yeah, and it always works. Still got to play careful with your Peach Jelly. You have an advantage right now.
Ooh, there's the backdash, afraid of the SPD there. Oh, it misses! There! Level 3 coming out. No level 3!
EX instead. That doesn't kill. Now you're in a weird situation where you got to get the kill.
And there's the Lariat. Yeah, he could have comboed that level 3 from that OD Lariat, but I guess he either missed it or chose not to.
Could have been a little bit cleaner there, but that's all right. You're still on the board. That is the work that you need to do.
Good chops there.
Tries to play some good defense, but Peach Chili is able to break through it, and we're back in the corner with the Geef. Does get the reversal push out though.
But you are burnt out and close to the corner. This will take you to the corner. You need to get out now before you get put into drive impact.
We're looking for it. Little time left, and there it is again. Peach Chili really good at firing right when it's about to come back.
But of course, not enough to kill here. Putting himself into burnout here.
That's an opener. EX spent, gonna get you big damage halfway down that life bar now. But you need
the jabs, the crouch jabs there. But that throw will do it, putting himself set point to advancing to winners finals here.
Dante fought it back last time. Can happen again. But not like that. That's a bad way to make it happen.
Good. Just both of these players trying to reclaim some space. Good whiff punish from Peach Jelly there. Peach Jelly is playing very scared of the SPD, always just opting for a backdash. Of course, Dante has established that he will SPD out of the feathers.
Sweep not going to be punished there.
But the DI will. Level 3 coming out. Not going to be enough to kill, possibly, because of the Geef health. Yeah, it's probably not going to kill because of the Geef health.
I think Sliver, yeah. But Dante has to be perfect. This is when you let the critical art rip. This is when you see the Zangief do the Zangief level 3. But not this time.
The throw will do it. Peach Jelly moving on to winners finals. The 21st seed.
Making it.
The 21st seed versus the 11th seed in winners finals here.
You know, I usually do research on some of the top seeds before I come up to blocks like this. I'm glad that for whatever reason today I was like, it'll be fine. It's Street Fighter. It's easy. I'm glad I didn't do research because all of those notes would just be in the can right now. It's not worth it.
I'm like, okay, seeding. When I'm going to be commentating, I'm going to see these guys on stream. Okay, let me look at what characters they play and everything like that. My seeding has gone to crap. Yeah. My seeding has gone to crap. And listen, it wasn't just me. Chris helped me seed, and Musu, who's currently at Combo Breaker, helped me seed. So.
Hey, so there's multiple people to blame here.
Multiple people.
But one is currently right here on stream.
I'm not the only one to blame, guys.
Chat, you know who to go for.
Please.
All right. Well, we've seen some great Street Fighter so far, and we're going to see some more coming up. We're going to take a quick break right now before we get you to the rest of top 8. So stick around, people. It's going to be good.
All right. See you guys later.
can't be done. I wear my stripes proud, I raise my flag high, and I'ma stay free till the day I die. Survivalist, heroic as a tigeress. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the darkness. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me. I'm saying, if they ever try to check me, ain't gon' let them wreck me. The pain remains. Gotta remind myself where I came from and represent. The struggle made the realest man you ever met. Isn't it evident? Ain't stopped before, not planning on stopping now. I'm tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends, yeah, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built them like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a problem, what's the deal? Everybody know that I always keep it real. I fall down, I get up, I keep pushing still. They recognize I'm a champion. I did it all, even what they say can't be done. I wear my stripes proud, I raise my flag high, and I'ma stay free till the day I die. Survivalist, heroic as a tigeress. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the darkness. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Ready for a fight.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Top 8 of Street Fighter 6 here at Momocon. It's been a crazy bracket, because if you look at it, not a lot of the top 8 seeds are in top 8 right now.
Our next matchup on stream is going to be Jazo and Complex 90, the number 1 and 3 seed. But guess what? Loser side top 8. In winners finals, we have the 11th seed and the 21 seed.
Crazy that they're 10 seeds apart, and neither of them are even seeded to be here. Ooh.
But we're going to be seeing the Mai from Jazo instead of the Ken versus the Akuma of Complex 90.
And Complex, I've seen the Akuma around. It's a good Akuma.
Right? And, like, I understand Jazo, he's the Smash player primarily. Momocon's a P tier, I believe.
8 tier.
8 tier.
8 tier
gotcha.
event. But it's big. And there's 3 8 tiers this weekend, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what Akuma does to you. He kills you very effectively.
And of course, keeping that pressure on. Complex 90 doing a very good job. And there it is. There's the stun, and you are dead here.
Yeah, bar comes through. That is it. A perfect out the gate. We've been seeing a lot of those in top 8. People know how to play the game up here. And it's another strong opening for the Akuma.
But the perfect parry coming out here. Of course, Jazo known for that in Smash. Can he do it in Street Fighter, though, as consistently is the question.
He's getting good ones in for what it's worth, but is running out of meter to use those. Got to be careful with it.
Of course, I haven't seen Jazo's Mai very much, but it's not looking too hot right now, but he's trying to bring some life back into this fight.
It is holding up better in this second round for sure, but it's surprising to not see the Ken here.
And there's the death. Oh, but the drop here. The level 1 will connect. Good awareness from Jazo to cue that level 1 up just in case that combo drops.
The right timing to find your opening. But once again, Complex gets the round open and pushes Jazo into the corner. Does get a good opener to push back out, though.
Ooh, isn't going to be able to finish the combo. Drive gauge looking a little bit low there. Will burn out here. And the level 3 coming out. Wanting to get that drive gauge back as well as like getting that early life lead here. Of course, one touch game here. Of course, Akuma only having the 9,000 health. A lot of things will kill, and there it is. Jazo taking game 1. We doubted him.
I doubted it. Mostly because I wanted to see the Ken, but the Mai is showing up in style right now. And look at this, a good round start for Jazo too. Getting the pressure out early through the gate here. Counter hits come through as well, but the DP is off. Not a big punish coming through though.
But we are going to see the corner pressure here. No anti-air there. Oh, but the perfect parry was held on too long there. Level 1 coming out, gets parried. You're going to be burnt out if he chooses to DI here, which he will spend the level 1 here.
Just barely not burnt out, and it's all important to stay alive. Damage coming through now for the Akuma. Complex putting damage on the board. The DP comes through, and it's another DI.
Round 1 victory for Complex here. We're going to have to see if Jazo can kind of bring this back, swing the momentum in his favor here. But as we see, Complex is doing a really good job of keeping that corner pressure on. Good DP from Jazo here, but will whiff the throw. Get himself put into get himself out of the corner. Excuse me.
But the raw damage of Akuma, baby.
Level 2 will not kill.
You got one
life
left to
burnout.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You can see Jazo even in that, like, yeah, I know what I did wrong there.
And there's
that is it. Okay. Use the character mix-up. Get the stance going. You know, he's getting ready for Mai now. He figures out the Mai. All right, I'm gonna pull out the character I actually play on you now.
He is, in fact, not ready for that.
All right, here we go.
We'll just
Game
have to
3.
see. We'll have to see how ready Complex is.
Yeah, 1-1 on the board. Parry's coming through, and it's already looking great. Look at that. Tatsu coming through for the Akuma. Complex doesn't need to work to figure out this Ken. I imagine Jazo makes it a little familiar.
But the the throw back there. Good parry. Another one here. Good anti-air. The
More
run
DPs.
there. Not going to be enough to kill just yet, but...
And that's the Jazo you're more expecting to see here. But Complex still has a little bit of life and is trying to fight back against it. The fireballs are being traded. Neither one of them making impact. All of these parries coming through. That's Jazo, again, that you expect to see. And drive rushes under the leap. I love it.
Right, but burnout here for Akuma. And he's just going to keep the pressure on. He doesn't need drive gauge to keep the pressure on, but Jazo can kill it with level 1. Not going to be able to connect with there, but the counter hit on the drive rush will do it.
Calm. It's okay. We killed the beast. The character swap is working so far.
The Dragon Lash coming out here. Both these players just kind of playing footsies here.
All the footsies coming through. DP's getting these jump-in reads. But a drive rush engage for Akuma. 3 bars to spend. Not going to do anything. Just pushing further towards the corner. Needs a bigger opener than that.
But gets the DP out. Both these players equal drive gauge, equal super bar. Gets the parry here. Is he going to spend the level 3 to burn out here? Will not.
Just keeping it simple, not wanting to close out anything. Wants to hold on to that bar, I guess, in case you get pushed further. And
but
you are getting pushed further into the corner right now.
And will do it. The DI here will not choose to spend the level 3 or any super for that matter. And round on the board for Complex here as well.
And it's completely even.
Complete even game.
Complex.
Comes down to the wire here. But the parry, the empty jump there, pushes him to the corner. We're going to see the combo here. The raw damage of Akuma goes to the back out the situation. The level 3 here. No level 3 coming out.
Chooses to hold it, and that could mean death. Jazo using the corner to get it with that throw. And now you're trapped in there. Can Jazo get the opener? He can't. It's the DP coming through from the Akuma.
Right, and it's most likely that he just could not get the cancel for level 3 in time. And it could have spelled disaster for Complex 90, but he stayed calm.
Jazo's thinking.
He's thinking about, do I switch back to the Mai? Do I stay on the Ken?
He's sticking to the Ken. Back against the wall, you know who's got your back. It's Ken Masters. Who else is going to help you, Jazo?
Of course, Jazo wanting to pull out another victory here at Momocon.
Would love to see it. A mile to climb to get there, but can still do it. Has gotten blood on Complex. Just needs to get in, push it to a game 5, and take it from there, one step at a time.
But of course, both these players are playing really good defense right now. Complex on the offensive, now on the defensive. Will tech the throw. Burns himself out. Is not gonna go for the side switch. Instead, gonna take off the corner carry overhead here.
And
the Jin Rai coming out.
Damage. Oh my God, these kicks backing you in the corner. The DP keeps you in there. The throw doesn't come through.
The
it's too early.
backdash will bait it out.
Good escape though, and now we are back with Meter. Jazo loves it for the parries. Complex got to keep him in the corner here though. Jump-in's going to be met by jump-ins, and the air-to-air doesn't do much. It's instead Jazo, another parry and another combo off it. Doesn't kill though.
The perfect parry scaling got him, but the DI will be perfect parried. Put him into the corner. Throw loop number 1. Will jump in, throw loop number 2, and that will do it. The sliver of health on Akuma's 9,000. Set point for Complex here.
And it's Akuma, so you're mad that you didn't get that.
But the DP will get baited out there.
Jazo, only one chance left here, and it's slipping away further and further. It's going from bad to worse.
The level 3 coming out, and he is dead. No, we'll drop the combo here. He will not be able to get anything off. Jazo, of course, still in the corner, so this could be a disaster for Jazo. Perfect parry will be met by throw.
Great reaction on the DI there. Has to do something. All of the resources of Meter are gone. The drive bar is going down too. You are using these parries too liberally. You gotta be careful. You gotta do something.
Good tech here.
Complex has so much life to work through still. It's Akuma. That's your one saving grace. You gotta work through that life, but it's Akuma. And that means he can kill you easy.
But the overhead, the tech, and Complex will beat him. Both these players laughing about it. Amazing.
That's what you like to see. Two competitors laughing and smiling after the fact. They're not mad. No one's salty at this. It's just, man, you got me there.
But of course, both these players played great, but the number 1 seed will be out at 7th.
Yeah, 3 seed gonna have to carry the torch instead, pushing us further into this top 8 here.
And now we're gonna be seeing another Ken with Archway coming out here against, I believe it is the 80th seed with Captain Crunch.
I gotta see the 80th seed take this. I'm sorry. The lower your seed is, the more I'm going to root for you.
Listen, I'm rooting for Archway myself. Archway's my homie. He's from 404, and as much as I hate losing to him, we all go back. I'll lose to him every single time 3-2 in the Marissa Ken matchup. He's gotten a lot of that in Marissa practice, but of course, he might not need it. I'm not sure who Captain Crunch plays, of course.
We'll see. It's an 80th seed. This guy was on nobody's radar coming into today.
Yeah. And of course, we'll just have to see kind of what happens here. And Archway being the last person from 4 for the home for the weekly fighting game community in Atlanta here. We're gonna have to see if he can pull through and win this for home. Fight out everybody who's coming out of Georgia, coming out from Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, if one thing's for certain, one player here probably isn't going to be seeing 80 as a seed anytime soon again. This is probably the last time you do it. It's just like, oh, okay, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Oh, you got 7th at Momocon. What happened? What did you do to get here, mysterious stranger?
Captain Crunch, what a tag.
It's always like the 1-2 or 2-2ers that have like the best tags as well. Like they come out here with something and you're just like, yeah, you probably don't do well, but I love the tag.
The Kenito?
Okay. This is going to be exciting to see. Who is the better Ken? The one who's, kind of supposed to be here, or the 80th seed that nobody had on their radar?
Hey, all I know is that a Ken is going to win.
That's a safe bet. I mean, you never know. One of them might character swap. That could come through.
Archway does have a Terry.
Hey, I love me some Bogart. All right, coming into it here. Battle of the Kens. Captain Crunch, the one on the left. Archway, the one on the right. And it's Archway getting the opener coming through here.
Taking the corner carry here. And goes opts out. Hey, I don't want the corner.
Actually, let's go back to center real quick. Can we do run start again? I feel like I could have done better on you. But Crunch firing back, getting a little bit of damage in.
Goes to the run here. Listen, Archway, if you can hear me right now, I need you to run DP right now. That's your MO right there. Run DP. It will work.
We're not seeing it yet. Might be looking for the opportunity. Had the opportunity there, but didn't go for it. Okay, good. They can't hear us, which means we can coach them.
All right. We're good here. But the throw loops, putting in not enough to kill just yet. But he will try to burn out here.
You got to take that damage. Captain Crunch.
But the DP there, not run, but it is a DP nonetheless.
It'll do the job nicely. All right, round 2 here. Low Sweep gets the opener for Captain Crunch. That's a nice little 10th of the life bar gone away with that.
Of course, Archway having a little bit of the super gauge advantage here. But both these players kind of almost like a button check, just kind of like testing their buttons, but the DP coming out. Oh, but
not punished! You missed your punish, and that's an opportunity for Captain Crunch to get a throw in. That's bad for you.
No DP anti-air there. But the Hadouken coming out, the Dragon Lash.
Archway, though, such a drive gauge meter difference. Will be worked away at by this throw. The other problem is your life bar's not there, and that's a round for Captain Crunch.
Putting himself on the board, both these players around a piece. They're just going to kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a Ken Ditto.
It's a Ken Ditto, man.
As long as you know the character and you know how to play him, you probably can figure out how to play against him.
The sweep into sweep.
Might as well. Hey, you're going to miss your sweep? Cool, I'll use mine instead.
Listen, I know you wanted to see a sweep, so here's mine.
I got you, buddy.
And there's the run DP there. And the level 3 gonna come out here? Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Archway putting a perfect on the board. He wants revenge, and he will take it. The perfect coming out. Archway representing.
And we're seeing a little bit of thought there as well, right after the fact, but running right into it. Just doing the mental checklist of, okay, what did I do wrong there? Yep. Great. All right, run it back.
Throw. That's what you didn't do. And
yeah, throws are good. Fun fact, they're a little nerfed, but they're still good.
Listen, I need throw loops to be gone in Season 3.
Every Street Fighter's worst nightmare. Well, it's working right now for Captain Crunch. You might be the 80th seed, you might be using the online tactics that work, but hey, if this is what gets you in the top 8, don't complain about it.
But the perfect parry coming out from Archway here, taking him to the corner. Gonna go for the throw number 1.
Another target dash coming through, but you don't need a target dash. You got a drive rush. Look at this damage being pumped out. It's not quite in, but the level 1 will secure it.
And of course, Captain Crunch wanting himself to get put a number on the board here. Hopefully he can get himself out of this deficit here. But of course, Archway, good back walk there. Throw loop number 1. We're not seeing a lot of throw loops from Archway, but he will beat the constant pressure on in the corner here. Captain Crunch trying to work himself out of the corner, gets the counter hit there. No DP or anything. Throw loop number 1.
Kicks coming through. You're in the corner now. Jumps in for another throw. Archway has been getting mixed by those throws pretty consistently. Crunch has found a formula. The problem is the kicks have found him.
And the level 2 will do it here.
Critical art on board, though. You got those 3 bars to come into the second round. A 2-bar lead in this round could be crucial.
But of course, the run DP coming out here. And of course, both these players have the same tools to get it accomplished. It's just more so of like how you're going to use those tools. But of course, Archway, great perfect parry on board, taking him to the corner here. Goes to the overhead, blocked here. But of course, good air to air. You're in burnout situation here. You need to get some drive gates back, Captain Crunch.
I mean, look, when you're in a situation like this...
And there's the burnout here.
It really does come down to better player wins in an instance like this. It's a mirror match. So you got to be the one who is better. And right now, it's Archway keeping that corner pressure on, keeping that burnout through.
And there's the throw. Not enough to kill.
Critical art? No.
No, DP,
Okay.
chip, will chip. Anything will chip there.
Yep.
And Archway up 2-0.
It almost seemed like there was a half second where Archway was like,
do I do
hey,
it?
wait a second, I can chip kill here.
We're just going to have to see if he can keep that momentum going. Captain Crunch wanting to build some momentum. Of course, he's been able to take some rounds, but he's needing to finish it out here. And that's what Archway has been doing. He's been finishing out those rounds, finishing out those games, going up 2-0. But of course, Captain Crunch seems to have found what he was lacking in those first 2 games. Finally see a DI here.
Ooh, kicks coming through, keeping this damage on Archway. Seated to play higher, seated to be better. Captain Crunch trying to fight back against it, but when you're burnt out in the corner and getting parried, ooh, it doesn't look good.
But Archway will drop the combo here. The throw back into the corner. This is one-touch game. Overhead, good throw escape. No. Oh, but the crouch jab will do it. The Hadoken will not.
Hey, gotta keep it simple. You can EX your Hadoken even if he's in burnout. Yes, the chip might kill, but you still got those startup frames. And a light punch, it don't got that.
But the DP, I don't want to be in the corner, says Archway. We'll use the run kick there.
Big kicks coming through,
Ooh,
swinging
good.
wide.
Good dash forward under that jump in.
Good reversal though here for Archway. A lot of damage coming through. Parry doesn't matter. More kicks, more Jin Rise.
Is he gonna use that level 3? Spend it? No, he will drop it. Archway, what are you doing? But the throw will get it done. He doesn't need level 3. What am I saying?
He's getting 2 throws. That's what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Set point for Archway here. Needs a little bit more and we will be done. But Captain Crunch, you fought this hard for this long to get here. I think you can get on the board.
But the Shoryuken coming out here. Ooh, but the Jinrai will not connect there. The air juggle situation there. Archway not looking too good on drive gauge here. And then this will not be enough to kill.
It'll do a lot. It'll make it one touch for Archway, but you got the critical art on board as a response option.
And
you
of
can't
course,
mess up. You're in burnout. Or sorry, Captain Crunch is in burnout. Archway's fine, but the low kick will do it.
of course, Captain Crunch finally putting himself on the board. Archway is going to have to kind of take that and be like, okay, I know what I was doing there. But of course, Captain Crunch sending it first, putting Archway into the corner, throw loop number 2.
Not going to get another. Will be able to jump out. Archway now returning the favor, putting Captain Crunch in the corner and keeping these kicks, but the Jinrai keeps going wide.
But the perfect berry will be thrown here.
Fighting back strong though. Life bars are about even right now. And now
the burnout
too?
But the throw will not kill, but the Hadoken will. Wasn't able to get the level, the super art fast enough, but he will be able to get the Hadoken kill there. Goes for the overhead. Archway on set point isn't able to punish the Shoryuken. The other one coming out here.
Brad goes wide though. Kicks are not quite connecting. Just
No anti-air there from Captain Crunch.
And another DP to return the favor.
Ooh, but the run will come out first. Archway, come on, man. He's not able to confirm any of his combos right now. Another DP coming out, of course, but Captain Crunch will be in burnout. Archway will get hit by the fireball there. The Dragon Lash coming out. Good mash.
It's tight. The trades are coming through. Archway,
but the
very
run,
little room to work with and no more found.
And of course, this is still set point for Archway, but Captain Crunch trying to get it to game 5 here. And of course, Captain Crunch is doing a very good job of reacting and to what Archway's options are.
Archway getting a little bit of chip to start this round off. I don't believe his life bar is taking any damage yet, but Crunch is going down to nearing half at this point. The throw is going to get it there for sure. And your drive
gauge level
down,
3
reversal!
And gets the level 3 out. He needs his drive gauge back, and he needs to even up a little bit. But Archway, of course, even drive gauge, but not even super bars.
No.
Good anti-air. This might be the difference. Not going to be able to punish the EX fireball there.
Full burnout, though. That's less tools to work with. Crunch, only a little bit of drive gauge. Can't really put on too much pressure here, but finally 2 bars. That is enough to put on the offensive, but is playing patient. Doesn't want to lose, wants to push it to game 5, but that is giving more time to Archway, who's almost back to a full bar now, and we are there. Captain Crunch, opportunity lost, life is low, has to burn the last few remaining resources, and Archway has so much time to play with.
One straight hit will do it for Archway, but the...
What a reversal!
But the jumps, Archway's frantic situation, they're both scrambling right now. Of course, burnout situation here.
No way, 1 bar. This is still possible. Captain Crunch can make the comeback of a lifetime. And no punish on the DP. This is down.
Level 2, they will do it. Archway taking it. Will chip out. Both of these players in the scramble situation. Archway relieved to win that.
That was not the better player wins situation. That's the better player is so happy that you didn't lose that situation. My God, that went down to the wire. 80th seed? Who was that? Somebody else should have taken that spot. That guy, Captain Crunch, you took that seed and said, all right, bet. You ran with it. You deserve everything you get from this.
And listen, your fight might be out for right now, but you did an amazing job, and every player that came out tonight, you guys did amazing, and thank you guys for coming out. But of course, we are going to be seeing complex, this will be winners finals now.
Oh, wow. All right.
Going straight into it. Or actually, no, this is not winners.
Wait, yeah, no, Complex is in loser side.
Yeah, Complex is in loser side. This is Cyber and Complex.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
Akuma.
It's Jury Akuma.
So this will be interesting to see. I imagine it's going to be a lot of big swings.
A lot of big swings. Of course, a big swing for Akuma and a big swing for Jury. Not very equal, but of course.
I mean, when you're playing with Akuma, the glass cannon, every swing becomes a big swing because that guy loses this much more health per combo.
But apparently his 9,000 health should balance the character.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I guess we'll have to see. Of course, both these players up. I guess he's not allowed to play anymore.
Yeah, go home. We don't want you here anymore. Go, shoot. Out. We don't accept your controllers here.
But we are going to be seeing, I guess, the Geefs coming out, I guess.
Yeah, it's an option. It'll get you through.
But
we've seen a lot of Geefs tonight. We can see a little more.
The Cammy.
Ooh, okay.
The Cammy coming out from Cyberpunk.
Changing things up a little bit.
For a second, I'm like, Ed?
Imagine it's a secondaries match. All right, here we go. Akuma into the Cammy. Something we have yet to see in this top 16 so far. Both in terms of character and from this specific player. All right. Complex has been really good at these round starts, has always gotten good openers, and we are seeing that come through yet again in this game.
But the DP will do it. He wants to get out of that situation. No, he doesn't want to be put into the corner against Akuma. Who does? But of course, both these players fighting out, but of course...
But boom, 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 and dashing in. That is a good opener for Complex, but the perfect parry turns it right back around for Cyberpunk. Does get the jump in, but the DP will respond. Axe cuts you down to the ground. And the trade's going to send us back to neutral.
Good awareness from Cyberpunk. Will be able to get through that fireball there. No throw, but will be thrown into the corner. This is one throw game, but he will die here. And will Complex with the first round.
Respect to the Demon. He will make sure you have a bad day, and it's the same opener again for Complex. Corner carry into here for Cyberpunk. He's going to be able to jump out and get around it.
Ooh, but the throw tech will go astray there. And of course, this Complex will be able to capitalize on it. Ooh, good awareness, gets the DP.
In burnout, but responds with a level 2, and that will keep you safe. Gets more time, and hey, gets the life bar gone. As a matter of fact, gets the whole game gone.
Complex on the board here. Cyber has to respond back.
Fireballs to get the neutral opener started. Complex putting on the pressure, but Cammy can work around that, keeping it on after the drop. The reset going to keep things going. A nice aerial, but no punish to come off of it. And now, Cyberpunk.
Oh, but the TP will be blocked and opts to burn out some more drive gauge instead of going for a full combo there.
Able to get out of the corner, but eating some life for it, sent right back by the throw. And not going to be able to get back out again. The EX Fireball confirms it. Cyberpunk going down further and further.
Ooh, goes for the empty hop throw there, of course.
Big punches from the Akuma. Cancels into the throw again. And a DP will keep things in the corner for Cyberpunk. Complex keeping the pressure on, backing up to keep you there, but the throw will get you a little bit further out.
But we're gonna have to see what these players do. And of course, Complex, one touch away from sending it, but the good awareness from Cyber there. Ooh. Going for the Oki.
Did not get the grab Oki that you wanted. The burnout exists here. We have the bar.
Level 3.
This is the time
level
to do
1.
It. Level 1.
Not gonna be enough to kill you. You should have spent at least level 2, but the air-to-air from Complex. Good awareness. Set point now.
You gotta be kicking yourself after that one, because you could have pushed it a little further, and you chose to be a little bit conservative with the amount of bar you spent, and it didn't work out in your favor. And now, that hill that you set out for yourself has just been made even harder to climb.
And of course, Akuma, yes, has less health, but not enough less health. Akuma needs to have 1 HP, man.
The ultimate glass cannon.
Listen, you can give him 1 touches, but I needed him to be 1 HP for him to be balanced. Even then, he might not be balanced.
Cyberpunk falling further and further. DI will get through. Pushes forward a little bit. Just trying to get a little bit of reversal, pushing Complex into the corner. But very little drive.
Will not be able to anti-air the dive kick there.
This isn't fully gone for Cyberpunk. It's hard. You are
but the
one mistake away from
fireball.
death, I was about to say. And now, Complex, only 1 round left before we take this set away.
A good answer from Cyber there. Of course, didn't want to get let Complex get any more damage out of that. But the dive kicks on board here. You're gonna have to get a little bit more started, especially with Complex doing this damage to you. Good anti-air answer. This might be enough to kill, actually.
Level 3, it should be, I think.
If not, it's gonna burn out. But it will kill Complex, sending himself to losers semifinal.
Not even a round dropped. That was how efficient that was.
Listen, man, he DQ'd 1, and he's not dropping another. He's not dropping another set. Listen.
Yeah, that is worth pointing out. He's only in losers because he DQ'd. No one has beaten him yet.
No one has beaten
him.
That's crazy. There's a reason he's number 3 seed.
Yeah, he's earning it.
We'll just have to see what has in store. But up next, we should have Archway fighting Databane, I believe.
All right.
And of course,
more Zangief. Gotta love it. I'm
yep,
here for it.
the 9 and the 13 seed. So,
Hey, it's an interesting top 8 for sure, but I got no complaints about it. Interesting character choices, multiple characters, always fun.
Of
Not
course.
just a swarm of Akumas or Kens like you usually see on the local graphics that get posted.
yeah. But of course, we did see Chris and Archway fight earlier. Of course, technically, Chris being the better Zangief being seated higher, but
Yes.
as we saw, seeding doesn't
Seed
matter.
doesn't matter here. If you are trying to make your bracket predictions off of seed right now, you need to double check that bracket because the number next to the player is not 1 through 8. There is like 2 numbers in there that are lower than 8.
I think 1.
Just 1? Just the 3 seed at this point?
Let's find out. Let's see.
Oh yeah, because Jazzo's out. Did only 2 people seeded to make top 8, and both of them were in loser side? That's incredible.
Yep. So we have the number 21 and 11 seed in winners finals. Losers quarter, we have Databane and Archway 9 and 13 respectively, and then the number 3 in losers semis.
Wow.
The only person seeded to make top 8 is Complex 90, sitting in loser semis right now.
All right, Complex, carry the torch for good seeding everywhere.
Listen, man.
Only you can save the bracket. But here we go, Ken Zangief. We've seen both of these characters multiple times now at this point, but this is the first time we've seen the 2 of them fighting each other tonight.
Well, we did see Chris and Archway early on stream before
Yep.
for top 16 qualifier.
Yeah.
But of course,
We were
Archway
literally talking about
did
that. I'm
and-
just dumb.
Archway did lose that set, so we're gonna have to see what he learned. But the Siberian Express coming out early there, and another SPD.
And just 2 throws in, and I already hear the audience going, boom, every single time. But there it is, DI into DI. You always get a big reaction out of that, and big damage for Archway, too. Oh! Oh, no!
Who paused?
It's the dreaded pause! All right. We're getting the point. That was me. Do we know who it was? Okay, there's discussion happening. I saw the run it back. Are
So
we just running it?
The rules state, okay, they're gonna be running it back.
Resetting neutral, letting it run. That is sportsmanship. You love to see that. Let it run.
And the SPD will do it here. And the boom coming out from the audience.
It's like we got the Costco guys in here.
Oh, the air SPD coming out.
Wow, this pressure from the Zangief has been incredible so far. Keeping it up strong in this round 2 here. He's going to get a little bit of damage tracked on from Archway. Has to play carefuler from here on out, but still.
The level 3 coming out, and it will hit. No backdashes, no jumps from Archway. He's gonna get hit by all of it. Not gonna be enough to kill just yet, but you're not in a good spot right now.
Armoring through the fireball, but needs literally 1 touch, and the chop to the throat will do it. Databane taking the first round here.
Archway needs to use that shared experience from Chris and see if he can translate it to Databane. But of course, we've seen 2 stark different geese here, and the Siberian
Boom.
Express coming out.
Every single time, it's a boom. And another reversal. Stay in that corner. Eat my
Boom.
boot. And boom, another throw. Can we get a third to make it happen with the DP?
Oh, and he's
No,
not able to
innocent
get it.
foot. And now we got the crowd behind Archway. I hear some O's for this Ken combo coming through. The Jin Rise keeping you in the corner. Half a life bar gone. A
But
reset
another
on the jab, but
SPD.
nothing more.
Archway a round away from getting sent to leg. Oh my god, that's another Siberian Express. That's what, the 3rd time?
Hey, if it works, keep it going. But the EXDP will break through the DI armor. Great for Archway there. Gives you another chance on life, and Databane is burned out as well. That's huge.
Right, but Archway not able to capitalize it right now. He's just kind of staying away because of the level 3 here. Good lariat there. But, and of course, drive gauge back online here. Both these players, equal drive, equal super bar. But the air SPD will be enough to kill. Yes, it will. Databane 2-0 up on Archway. It's just not looking good. We're going to have to see if Ken Masters can pull through.
And with each round, the crowd gets more and more behind our Russian grappler. Big punch coming through, but it goes wide. Archway finally has a good opening in round 1 here, getting about half the life bar worked away, and the reset takes it a little further than that. Throw looping now, too. This is going from bad to worse right now in this round 1.
Good jump there. And there's the perfect KO. Archway has figured him out.
All right.
We'll just have to see if he can keep doing it.
We got our comeback just a little bit. 1 round on the board at this point, not going down without at least saying you swung back. But you still got a mile to climb. We're only 1 game left here if Databane gets another one.
Oh, gets the throw back into the corner here. Goes to the cartwheel. Isn't going to be able to punish it, though.
Trades the kicks. Chops trying to create space. Hadoken answers back. All the blocking, a lot of boxing, no connections. And the drive
There's
reversal.
a drive reversal. Oh, isn't going to be able to...
Just a little bit of a lariat, gets the damage through. Needs another opening, but it will close. That might do it. No, able to block both in burnout. This is scary.
But the throw back into the corner. Set point for Databane. He wants to make it to losers semis here.
Breathe, Archway, breathe. You gotta keep it safe right now. Databane, though, playing much more careful. Any opening's a good opening. Already in burnout, just from the get-go.
Not even 10 seconds to the round. And of course, maybe he plays better in burnout. Who knows?
It's the threat of level 3. That'll keep Archway from playing too aggressive, because that Zangief level 3, we've already seen what it can do tonight. We don't need to see it again, but I have a feeling we just might.
But the sweep coming out, the jump in, isn't going to be able to get a combo off of it.
Swings coming through, blocks. Nice little poke there.
But the throw back into the corner. The level 3, are you going to be able to backdash out? No, you won't, and Archway is dead.
Bye-bye. Up into the sky and back down you go. The crowd absolutely loving it right now.
And Archway out at 5th. Databane sending himself into loser semis.
They are cheering loudly for their guy right now. All right, great work from the Zangief there. Archway had a couple moments of brilliance where you could have brought it back, but unfortunately just slipped away every time. And of course, Zangief level 3, that'll take everything from you.
And of course, that is the end for 4-4 Esports here at Momocon.
Hey, got to 5th, still a good run.
5th is very good run, but of course, number 1 seed, number 4 seed,
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
6, and 7.
Gone. Away they go. Off into that great ether of whatever happens outside of tournaments. I still haven't figured out. I just live here.
Yeah. Hey, maybe 4-4 Esports will do a little bit better at Combo Breaker with, of course, our main man campaign over there at Combo Breaker.
We'll find out.
We'll have to hope.
Yeah.
Pray and hope.
All right. We got some more players sitting down now. Think we're going to winners finals here.
Yep, and we should be seeing Peach Jelly here versus King Raichu.
Yes. The Mai that has been absolutely conquering from Mexico in Peach Jelly versus the... Peach Jelly's 21st seed. I had it back.
Yeah. The Peach Jelly is 21st
Yes.
seed, and King Raichu's number 11.
Yes. Thank you. Sorry. The block's been going for a little long. The light is too bright. I'm losing my mind.
It is a very bright light.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep. I'm just going to be awake.
With the light burning in your eyes in the hotel room.
Listen, man, I'm driving back 45 minutes back home.
Ooh, that's rough.
Because
I've done that.
I live back up in Alpharetta, so
I've done 2-hour drives.
Yeah.
East Coast Throwdown. I had an XR block at 8 p.m., got back home at 10. I had to stop for McDonald's. That's how tired I was. All right. Kimberly and Mai making up our winners finals here. Jumping past that intro screen, we are just going to get to the beatdown. And a light jab starting us off. What else could you want? Great engage coming through for King Raichu right now, getting things open, and the DP does not work out. The EX bar was spent on it. So, not the best opener for Peach Jelly in this round 1 so far.
And of course, we've seen, from the times we've seen Peach Jelly on stream, he's done a great job of just taking that round 1, even if it's a loss, just taking it and just adapting.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get a lot of time to adapt that time. King Raichu getting a perfect and a little bit more quickly than the human eye can handle, I think. As I say it, though, clearly Peach Jelly was paying attention. Superhuman reaction speeds getting through with the throw in the air there, too.
Sometimes I forget characters have air throws. I rarely ever see them. the one I see the most is JP's, just because a lot of people are trying to jump over his projectiles and everything.
Yeah.
So it's just like air throws. But of course, Peach Jelly making use of that throw into round 2 win.
And not quite a perfect in response, but still very high life bar for sure. King Raichu does get some more openings coming through here, and there's the level 3 cashing out, get the buff.
And of course, gonna get some drive gauge back, gonna take some away from him, and of course the life lead coming out with the buffs. We're gonna have to see what Peach Jelly kind of does to get himself out of this situation. Good check on that drive rush, but the drive rush are coming back out. The break hand coming out. Ooh, and we'll get hit by it.
Ran into it too, which is bad, and burning out your own bar, that's from bad to worse. King Raichu gonna take that final round there pretty easily. And good applause coming through to the audience. They like the 2 players up there right now. Neutral and normals coming through. Nobody quite getting a big decisive blow. Peach Jelly gonna be the one to find it first, pushing through back to center. Almost getting a little bit of corner carry out of that too.
Right. And of course, we're seeing a lot of runs. And of course, that is to be given from Kimberly. But of course, the perfect parry coming out there. Ooh, it's going to be not going to be able to punish that perfect parry. Good block from King Raichu. Not going to have enough resources to kill here. He might be able to kill here if he decides to spend level 2 here, which he will. We do this all day, every day.
Yeah, bye-bye. Good round for King Raichu there. Did have to spend the meter for it, but Peach Jelly didn't even get a full bar by the time, or no, yes, level 1 was spent. I'm losing my mind.
Hey, it's been a long day, man.
Yeah.
But of course, gets the whiff there. Overhead number 1. King Raichu spending that time in the corner very well.
Wow. The combos
the overhead
just keep going. The resets just keep coming.
And the perfect KO to send him into game 3.
King
up
Raichu
2-0.
is looking unstoppable right now. Gets the TP in, throws in as well. Peach Jelly trying to swing back, but King Raichu throws you back to center. We're resetting to start here, and you are not getting these DPs.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to get anything off after that with punish there. But of course, that corner carry overhead. Low. Throw. All the mixes. Throw. Another.
It's dirty work at this point. The perfect parry, though. Finally, an opening for Peach Jelly, but very little resources to work with. 1 bar, a little bit of drive gauge that we're burning through, and a lot less life.
But the throw, and now you're in the corner. What are you going to press here? You're going to throw number 1?
Not going for the second one. Crouching throws coming through. Parries as well. Drive gauge will connect with the sweep. Is that going to be enough? Can you spend enough meter to burn it here? It looks like we will.
Not enough to kill just yet, but the level 3 will come out.
It doesn't hit, and the punish is there!
Of course, Kimberly will still get the buff, so she is going to be able to go to round 2 with the buff. But of course, Peach Jelly able to put himself on the board here.
The buff is all important to have. You got to get your tunes jamming while you're fighting. And look at it paying out dividends for Raichu right now. Half the life bar gone. A throw combo with the smoke bomb going to work in your favor, but no follow-up.
Isn't going to be able to get the Tiger Knee there. And we're just going to have to work himself out of the corner now. Hopefully, it doesn't end in disaster for him. But the blocked level 1 there. This is not looking good for King Raichu. Level 1 coming on board. Get the stocks here. Throw number 1.
Gonna find 2? No. Tries to go for DI and doesn't quite find it. Roughly even on the life bars right now. Raichu still has that buff active, but not a lot else going that way.
But the throw number 2.
Not gonna do it.
The trade will do it. King Raichu set point here. sending himself into grand finals here. But of course, both these players drive rushing in. Mai getting the win though.
Throw loop 1, throw loop 2. Are we going to see 3? No,
Not just yet.
backdashing.
But the air throw will do it.
Peach Jelly's been great at finding those in this game.
It's just good awareness from him. He's just not been able to capitalize on it. But with the counter hit there and the whiff punish, is he going to spend any meter here?
I feel like
no,
he got
will
it, right?
not.
No, not going to find the opportunity. And Jelly returns the favor instead. 2 drive bars gone.
And this will kill here. I bet King Raichu's regretting spending the level 3 here, letting Peach Jelly put himself on the board here. 2-1, of course, Peach Jelly still has 2 more to win. But of course, Kimberly's kudos have reached the required amount.
The all-important kudos.
Sudden sneak attack, guys.
Hey, it's blocking by, so honestly, if that happens, I get the round start for a low with disguise, that's a bonus for me. You're playing the character too well, my guy. Very slow start to this game 4 here. Both players a lot more careful and reserved. As I say it though, Peach Jelly gets an opener and is running away with it. Now we've got Raichu in the corner. More damage coming through. Drive bar being spent, and that will be life as well.
And round 1, quick work for Peach Jelly here. He's really wanting to come back, send him to game 5 here. But of course, King Raichu is not going to let that happen. Go throw for the number 2, going for the elbow drop here. We haven't seen a lot of grabs after that run there.
Half the life bar has already been whittled away. King Raichu trying to do a little bit with the throw. It's going to get Peach Jelly an opportunity. Immediately answered with the level 1, and that is good damage coming through.
Going for the low teleport there. Can't get another low.
Jelly has to be careful. Very little life. It's a comeback that's possible, but a large deficit.
But throw number 2 coming out here. We're going to see the throw number 3. The driver is coming out. He doesn't want to deal with that.
Burnout on Raichu now. This is an opportunity for Jelly to make something happen. Doesn't have corner, but is pushing with the drive bar. Critical Art's on board. Is he going to be able to do it here? I don't think it
should be able to, actually.
Oh, it will.
And the CA sending him to game 5 here.
2 level 3s, keeping Peach Jelly in the game right now. And here it is, game 5. Peach Jelly wants to be the one in grands, but so does Raichu. Who's it gonna be?
We're just gonna have to see both these players answering back here. And we're just gonna see the corner carry here. Another one coming out. The driver, he does not want to be in that corner against Peach Jelly here. Just goes for the neutral jump there. Oh, both these players gets the whiff there.
Burnout comes through on Jelly. That's a big opportunity for Raichu to do something, and is using it. Great little jump through. Level 1 is going to be blocked, and that's another big opener for Raichu, but whiffs. Picks it up, though. Picks it back up.
And there's the stun. Set point here for King Raichu.
Jelly has answered back before.
Round away from grands for Raichu. 2 for Peach Jelly here.
And Raichu's the one that gets the opener first. Carrying far and away here. Already about a third of that life bar gone on Jelly. Raichu's still clean, gonna be dirtied up a little by that throw, but it's answered in kind. Get back in that corner.
Did I say you can get out? But we're gonna see him back to the center of the screen here. Both these players trying to hit each other, trying to answer back. But of course, we're gonna see if the level 3 is gonna be able to. That should do it.
I think that should do it. It is close. A little too close to call.
Just barely.
Just barely still in it.
The level 1 coming out.
This is life. Peach Jelly can fight back, but it's got to be perfect from here on out.
Not just going to be enough to kill.
One touch
throw
game.
escape. The low will send him into grand finals.
The handshake coming through after the pop-off. The crowd loving the gameplay that we're seeing right now.
And of course, King Raichu finds himself in grands, and Peach Jelly, for the first time, finds himself on the loser side of bracket in losers finals.
Guaranteed third.
Guaranteed third.
But you gotta fight off some pretty steep competition. 2 more people are coming for you in that spot.
And that's gonna be
and an Akuma.
Databane Complex 90, of course. Complex 90 not having lost a set yet.
Crazy.
Listen.
And has done some like completely perfect sets as well. Hasn't dropped rounds.
So it's just, what could have happened if he just made it to Street Fighter on time?
How different would this bracket be if he was in winners? This and other questions to never be answered as we wonder and wander into the abyss.
Listen.
How many of the top 8 seeds would be here?
Listen, all I'm going to say, it's not just my fault for seeding. It's not just my fault.
Well, it's somewhat fitting that the top seed that DQs is the last one standing that's supposed to be here. That's some good work. There's some poetry somewhere. Someone in the chat can pull that out for me.
Hopefully, we'll have hope. Okay, here's the thing. No, I don't have anybody that I'm like really cheering for right now. But for me, like as a mental thing, I want Complex to win just so like my seating was okay. My seating was okay.
You want to know who I'm cheering for? I'm cheering for Raging Demon. I got to see at least one tonight. Come on, let me see a Complex.
I did see it earlier today.
And we got to see it again. It's top 8. Everything resets at top 8. The day before top 8 doesn't exist. All right, we are getting the characters locked in, controls set up, and here we go.
And of course, with Combo Breaker happening on the same weekend, a lot of the heavy hitters are at Combo Breaker this weekend.
Yes.
So, very different story if Momocon or Combo Breaker was held a weekend later or a weekend earlier. But of course,
it would be interesting, to see that happen.
If?
But instead, hey, take every opportunity you get. Take the 3rd seed and run with it. Here we go. Are we going to see another classic opener for Complex? He is doing great at these round 1s, getting big swings. But right now, Databane is the one returning the favor.
But there's that Siberian Express coming out. But the SPD, there's one. The crowd going wild, of course, going to feel like it does a lot more damage on Akuma. And that will kill.
And that is 2 big booms for Akuma coming through. The Zangief doing work in the crowd, following behind.
The heavy punch coming out.
Ooh, trades as well coming through. Complex trying to keep on the pressure. Gets it with the leap in. Throw escaped. Needs to find something, and that's the opener. No big damage coming through, though. Another pickup will do it. Now in the corner with the EX spent. Not going to get the fireball. And just jumping back. Resetting the neutral a little bit. Trying to use your fireball advantage while you have it. Burnout comes through, but it doesn't matter when you get the connection.
And round on the board for Complex 90, of course. Both these players very even super gauge, but of course, the Geef level 3 is a lot scarier than the level Akuma one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially on Akuma's health bar, you gotta be careful with it. But when you got EX fireballs out in the wazoo, you don't need it. Level 3.
It might not be enough to kill just because of Geef health, but we'll have to see.
Geef health and Staling, I can see not
The
quite
1
doing
HP.
it. Oh my god! A sliver left, and Zangief can't do it.
Oh, but the crush, he couldn't answer back with the DI.
Wasn't quite ready for that one, unfortunately. But that is round 1 going to Complex. Your seeding is so much closer to being safer.
Oh, but he will be punished for that DP there. Half his health gone. Where is your health?
That's this matchup in a nutshell. Every fighting game has it. Chief versus Potemkin, or in this case. Ooh!
Good backdash there.
Needs to find it. Gets the throw. Locking in the corner.
Tries to do SPD there, but gets Larry instead. But the DI with the but the booms coming out from the crowd.
Impact is crazy, y'all. What are you doing out there? All right. Round up for Databane. Complex looking to answer back, gets the jump on the throw. That's a good opener. And corner carries already in. And the command grab, too.
You got one, I got one, too. But the level 3 coming out. Not going to be a CA, but it is going to be a punish counter throw here.
So how much is it doing, Akuma? More than half. Whack. All right. Has to play a safer game now, but does find the opener. And now you don't need to be safe. Now you just need to find the kills. That'll do it with a level 1 right there.
And of course, the level 3 wasted here. But
Ooh, parry comes through, but it's not enough to save away the wrath of Akuma. Aerial landing will do it, and the EXDP is risky, and boom, half your life bar gone. One more throw, and you are out of this game.
Oh, the air SPD coming out, and Databane on
now,
the board.
Even going into game 3, and the crowd gets more and more alive with every single throw that hits.
The overhead coming through.
Half a life bar gone in the combo. I mean, Zangief gets to press one button to do it. Akuma gets to press a couple, but they both do equivalent damage sometimes, man.
But the dive kick coming out, this will be enough to kill. And Complex 90 on the board here in game 3.
Fight coming through. Neutral start, neither one opening first, letting the other be the one to start the starter cap. And the parry's wrong, the throw comes through, and you are back in the corner, Zangief.
The lariat coming out very late, but he's going to be able to get it. No SPD there for you. The throw is wrong. Is he going to spend the level 3? Yes, he will. This this actually might not kill because of the Geef held.
It's close.
It's very close.
I think he survived. No.
1 HP?
1 HP! Even less HP than last time. Okay.
But the chip out will do it.
Yeah. In Burnout, you just get your chip kill there. You don't need to be fancy with it. But Complex, 1 game away from matching seed. The first person to do it in top 8 so far. Assuming he makes it. There we go. That's the opener we want. Damage in corner carries Zangief. We've been here every single game, back in the corner, but we are fighting back.
But of course, the command grab coming out. This is not looking good for Geef here, and this will be death from him. 1 round away from losers finals and facing Peach Jelly.
Databane, this is where you gotta find your fire. This is how you fight back into this game. The kick getting the anti-air through, but it goes wide the second time. Drive reversal, you are in that corner now.
But there's the SPD. 1 more, do it again.
Fireballs help battle out another reversal.
And he's dead. Of course, getting those long range buttons on Geef.
He goes wide, he's not gonna get punished. The drive impact is parried, just barely not breaking through the armor. Not a lot of drive left on the Zangief, and spends it all to get into Burnout and a little more corner parry, but not a lot of damage.
Does not get the SPD after. Either misimport or just decides not to do it. Stun combo here.
This is big.
Might not.
Won't kill. I don't think there's an opportunity for it.
Drops it.
And that's the opener that Databane needed. A lariat to keep you in the corner does not get the throw.
The Siberian Express will not get it, but the...
And the crowd really wants the Zangief. They keep
but
getting out
win.
of every hit.
That's
and it's game 5. My God, I have never seen an audience want someone to win more than Databane on the Zangief right now in the complex. Keep cheering louder, y'all.
And of course, the drive reversal block and a lot of damage on board. Like, why does Akuma get to do that?
EX Fireball coming through. DP not going to be enough to seal the deal,
but the throw
here
will.
And a perfect Complex
KO.
is mad.
Come on. Complex a round away from losers finals, and Databane, the EX SPD will not do it.
Oh, goes wide on the heavy punch. And that's an opportunity for Complex in Burnout now, too. Databane has to be really careful, but finds an opener. A lariat comes through. Needs bar to work with, though.
Good lariat there.
Trading. Has to reset neutral. Complex can't be too careful. The leap will get an opening, though. This should seal the deal. 3 bars in the tank. We are moving on, and the 3rd seed has made it. Someone seeded to make top 8 has successfully made their seed. All right, the joke's over now. The seeding worked.
The seeding worked, guys.
The seeding worked.
All right, I'm going home now.
You did your job.
I did my job, guys.
But still, major congrats to our Zangief player out there. Had the crowd behind him. Cheer him up. Yeah, y'all got him.
course, Databane out at 4th here.
Databane did phenomenal though. Like that, just respect for the Zangief.
But of course, we're gonna see the Akuma versus Mai in losers finals now. And of course, these two players could have played in winners, but
yeah,
never got a chance to.
Never met because somebody didn't get to the pool on time. This has been possibly the most cursed bracket I've ever got the lovely opportunity to commentate. But you know what? We're getting to a somewhat reasonable result here at the end.
Listen, we have King Raichu in winners right now, sitting at his 11th seed.
Yeah.
And then we have
21st seed.
21st seed. And then the 3.
Yeah.
The 3's there.
In
Guys,
that order.
the 3's there.
11, 21, 3. As you would expect at any major tournament.
Right, guys. Listen, I made it so it was much more of a spectacular bracket, much more enjoyable, guys.
Yeah, it's respectable. It was planned.
I did it on purpose.
The upsets were intended.
House always knows.
It's user experience at the end of the day.
Right.
All right, here we go. Buttons are being checked. Characters are being picked. Akuma. What else would it be at this point? And Mai, just like we've been saying.
But we're gonna have to see kind of what these players will do. Of course, gotta stay hydrated. Drink water, guys. For
drink your water.
For those folks at home, drink your water.
Hydrate or die.
Hydrate or dehydrate.
I could have chugged the whole bottle for the bit, but I need it for the rest of the block, so I'm not gonna do that.
I got another one.
Yeah. Chug. Not quite.
Not quite. I suck at chugging.
Don't ask me my old tag. All right. Game 1. Here we go. Loser gets 3rd. Winner gets the chance to face King Raichu up in Grands.
But the backdash into the parry there. A lot of damage on board. Goes for the frame kill with.
What do you expect out of Akuma at this point? Nothing but damage, either on him or on you. He's going to take a moment to pause in the neutral there, and the grab comes through. Jelly now in that yellow health and will not get another chance to breathe.
Listen, what doesn't make sense to me is that if Akuma has this much damage, what does Marissa have? Marissa's supposed to be that damaged character. But if Akuma has the same amount of damage as her, what do I have left?
See, this is why I play Ed. I play the top tier. Oh, that's a level 3.
And that will be burnout. Getting drive gauge back for Akuma, burning out Mai, and of course, putting him in that situation.
Such a
you got to
meaty
guess for
punch
life
every
here.
time. That level 3 hits like a freight train. And the drives come through, the punches hitting shield. Nothing you can do in burnout. That looked impossible to find the gap. All right, Peach Jelly has been really good at adaptation. You called it out in the last game we saw it, push that set to game 5. We're gonna see if it comes through here as well, or if Complex is just on another level.
It was cool because there were some people from 4-4 that were like, why is Complex here? Why is he in that combo breaker? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, he's sponsored. His sponsor could have paid for him to go to combo breaker.
I was stalking some Twitters while I was doing my research, and Complex retweeted a post from his team where everyone else on his team was at combo breaker. So he came here to snipe. He's here for Momocon. He is the given representative, and what is he's gonna get chipped out?
Going for the overhead, isn't gonna be able to connect. Good DP, pulls the trigger on the DP there for the hop there. Throw number 1, going for that. He's gonna back. And
Nice.
of course, this is a corner situation. If he gets one good hit in, which it will, this should be enough for Peach Jelly to kill here. The level 3 will kill here, gives him some time to think with the perfect KO.
And this is what I said. Peach Jelly, really good at that adaptation game. Had a bad game 1, didn't seem like it was gonna be going anywhere further, and then boom, turn it around game 2, you get 2 rounds unanswered. Complex now with the one with something to prove, having to answer back to that game 2 and doing so quite well at this point.
But he will pull the trigger on the ODDP there.
Gotta just eat it sometimes.
will lead into a throw as well. Complex starting to get back into the corner, sending out some fireballs, holding down the space. Parry's coming through wonderfully from Peach Jelly right now, keeping that defensive game like a solid brick wall.
And will get the counter hit on Akuma, gets the corner carry here, and he will bite on the DP. Good awareness from Peach Jelly, will block it. It was the correct guess. You lost to 50-50.
You cannot be making mistakes like that right now, Complex. You've come so far. You've had literally the longest bracket possible. You got to do more than that. Is going to get thrown. EX Fireball will break through the fan, and that's the opening that you need. Opportunity to push it to the corner.
And
but
the jump will not do it.
And another jump in. Eaton has to spend the level 2 to get a punish and some damage here. Jelly at about half health. Complex a little bit lesser.
And the stun here will be able to put himself on the board, barring any combo drops, which he did not. Hopefully, this is going to a game 3 with both these players doing a very good job of just like keeping themselves in the game. Of course, it's not very one-sided at all, but as we see, both throws whiff there.
Oh.
And good parry there from Peach Jelly.
Big parry to get there. But it's still somehow Complex's initiative that's taking over right now. Finally, Jelly gets the opening and spends the bar on the level 3. It's going to do a lot to Complex.
This is going to do a lot. It's going to be not enough to burn out, but he's going to be very close to burning out.
But has to play offense from here on out, and more than happy to on the Akuma. Only has 2 bars.
But goes for the empty hop.
Throw. And another
throw.
one. Now we have critical art. Now we can do something scary. Now we can get another throw. What can we find here? EX Fireball's coming through.
This is looking like a scramble situation for both these players. The overhead.
Just barely beaten out in the end there.
And we are going to be seeing the character swap possibly. Oh,
no.
Never mind.
Just the upset, scroll through the menu. All right, lock back in. However you reset your mentals, do it. And Complex does it by beating down on his opponent.
But of course, Peach Jelly's not one shot away from combat.
This has been about as scrappy as they come, and the scraps keep coming. The parry answered with a grab. Another one to follow. Will we get the third and the throw? No, going to play a little defense, but the DP gets us through. And Complex saying, get in that corner. You got to stay there. This is my turn to throw you.
And there's the DP. He will say wanting back into that grand finals, and he will be a round away from doing so. Peach Jelly wanting that run back against King Raichu, but of course Complex 90 wanting to make his way back from a long deficit.
You gotta wonder how much of this is bracket stamina at this point. At what set do you run out of gas? How long can a freight train go until it meets a brick wall? And the Akuma is forcing you to meet the brick wall. 3 bars, will we spend it? No, opting to get a little bit more positioning advantage as well.
Good DP there. We're gonna see the anti-air. Are we gonna see any level of any supers here from either player? Of course, Peach Jelly with the CA here.
Complex.
One touch game here for Complex, wanting to get on the board. Good parry.
Complex is trying to play to hold this level 3. You want to keep it into the next round. So close to burnout there, but
there's the
burning
chip
out to get the chip. And now Complex, one more round, potentially pushing to game 5. Jelly wins this. We go to grands. This is about as tight as you can get.
Is he gonna spend? He will spend it, wanting to get that life lead. He wants to end this now. But of course, he will have to send it to game 5. This is one touch game from Akuma.
Akuma is good against one touches, but Peach Jelly's
it's not gonna be able to get it, but the counter hit will do it. Game number 5.
Character swap? Now? After the win? Okay,
he wants to hydrate. He wants to.
Once a second. I get that. I'll take that as an opportunity. Cheers. I'll drink to that. Audience, if you're not drinking water right now, get some water in you. Whether you're on Twitch or hearing us out there in the crowd. Maybe after the game, though. All right. Here we go. Game 5.
Winner wanting to get to grand finals.
Complex wants to complete the mission. Peach Jelly wants the run back. So close last time. Could get it the next time around. Has to do it twice this time. But that is more than feasible for the Mai from Mexico. And it's just throws and neutrals right now.
But we see the good jump in there from Akuma. The overhead coming out here. He's been doing really well on those drive rush overheads. And of course, Peach Jelly blocking low almost every single time. Both players very close to burnout. We're gonna have to see who will burn out first here.
Stepping forward, gets the grab. Life going low. Yellow health now. Has to be careful. And Complex is looking for openings.
Ooh, but
Burns out to find it.
The level 1 coming out. 1 round away from Complex 90 from winning the losers finals and making it to grands. And of course, 2 rounds for Peach Jelly, trying to make it back, trying to get the run back against King Raichu here. Going for the corner here, doing a really good job. It gets the crumple here, going for the DP. No, level 1. He wants those stocks here.
Boom. Trying to play some defense right now, hold that shield up, but it's being worked down by Peach Jelly. A throw comes through. We're 1 touch away from death. EX Fireball to try and break back out. That life bar is still untouched. The throw will finally get something on the Peach Jelly's life.
But the perfect parry will do it here.
All right.
Game 5, final round.
Absolutely even. Whoever plays better in this round gets to go on to Grand, gets a little bit more of that money pot. Who's it going to be? Akuma swinging in, gets the Tatsu. Damage and corner carry and keeps it up. Peach Jelly back into the corner right now. Perfect parry comes through, but
no
needs a little
anti-air
more.
there. Peach Jelly able to work himself out of the corner. Both these players very low on drive gauge, just going to spend the level 3, not just yet. But the throw will be punished here. And their level 3 will be spent here. This is looking not very good for Complex 90.
We're going down to yellow health for sure. Critical Art is on board.
1 bar of drive gauge here. And the stun.
That's it!
Will he be able to finish the combo? And that will do it. Peach Jelly making way back to Grands, getting the run back against King Raichu, and Complex 90's run will be ended here.
And the fist bump to see it through. Peach Jelly gets the run back, gets the run at Grands, the chance for something greater to win Momocon Street Fighter 6. What more can you ask for?
Listen,
Maybe a new car. But I don't think that's in the budget.
I don't think that, hey, if a new car's in the budget, I'll run it first.
Greedy big TO, always taking the prize money for themselves.
Big farmer, guys. But we are going to be seeing grand finals here.
King Raichu stepping up to the plate now.
Who will walk away the 2025 Street Fighter Momocon champion here?
Hey, crowd, if you can hear me, let me hear you if you got King Raichu right now. All right, and let me hear you if you got Peach Jelly. I think there's a couple more people rooting for Peach Jelly there. That was close. That was
very close. Of course, both crowd is rooting for both these players. Of course, we always want a good support system for these players.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we're just here to have fun. This is a game. Yes, you're making money from it, but we're just trying to have fun, trying to beat each other's ass. We're trying to win.
Sorry, was not ready for beat each other's ass. Well, they are fighting for our grand plaque right here. This is what the winner will walk away with. I'm putting it down immediately because I'm already scared just touching it. I'm going to break it. But here we go. Grand finals, Mai Shiranai and Kimberly. The run back comes through.
The overhead coming out. Of course, we've seen that Peach Jelly gets hit by a lot of those overheads, like we saw in the fight against King Raichu getting hit by those overheads, and the fight against Complex 90 getting hit by those overheads. So we'll have to see if that's a sort of weak point here. And of course, as I say that, getting hit by the low there, and getting stuffed on that drive rush there.
Raichu's been doing a very good job of pushing in, keeping that pressure on constantly. The DPs are working out better now. That was something that Jelly had as a weakness for a while. lot of the DPs would go wide and whiff, but now they're connecting consistently, and they're getting Jelly back into this round 1, which I would have started counting them out.
And there's the overhead from himself. The round 1. Peach Jelly wanting to swing back. He's already adapted to King Raichu. That's why he got the round 1. He knows what King Raichu wants, but of course, we don't know if he has some tricks up his sleeve. We'll have to see.
Running in, looking for more. Peach Jelly has been pushed into the corner. Raichu is forcing you to stay there too. Every time you get out, a little bit more pressure comes through, but the level 1, that's been saving Peach Jelly a lot this night.
Of course, the vertical hitbox is what's been saving him the most. Of course, there's been a lot of people jumping in on him, and he'll pop that level 1. There was even that time where somebody jumped over him, and he still got that level 1 connect. But of course, this throw here, are we going to see the level 3 spent here
It's
to
close.
get that buff? Yes, we will. Peach Jelly not going to be able to take that next round, and King Raichu putting himself on the board.
And Raichu's been doing really good at using that buff right after you get it and getting miles with it. Obviously, that's what every Kimberly player wants, but I've been seeing exceptional work from King Raichu here.
But gets the DP anti-air there, but the overhead will not connect there. Gets thrown back to the corner.
Great anti-air again. These DPs working out great for Peach Jelly now. King Raichu had that as an opener in the first set, and now still a little reliant on it, but has been adapted on.
We're gonna see a good combo here. Oh, no spray can there. Possibly could have put a spray can down for the Oki, but chooses not to.
And it's a step back and forth. Kick will hit shield, blocking it through. There's the grab to keep us going.
Oh, and no DI resources available. Level 3 coming out. Maybe it might be enough to kill. It might be very close.
I think it's gonna kill. No, once again, 1 health left.
Apparently, Peach Jelly has a binding vow where he cannot
What a
kill.
teleport!
But
Oh my
the
God.
trade will do it. Peach Jelly just cannot kill with level 3.
No, yeah.
He's
King
not
Raichu
allowed. He's
was-
not allowed to kill with level 3.
King Raichu was really close to pulling that back, though. Almost got it, but the trade was the thing that did it in. I loved the teleport to get around the fan, too, when you're in burnout. Great way to work around that chip kill. And here you go. Here's the damage.
And the overhead will be checked there.
Pressure being blocked and shielded. Here's the grab.
There's the run cancel grab.
But another response coming through, pushing back out of the corner and putting you in instead. Raichu now got to play defense. Peach Jelly has lower life, but it doesn't matter until you get hit. And that is what Raichu is finding right now. Round 1 going to the Kimberly.
Tries to go for the cross up. Good blocks on Peach Jelly there.
Ooh, there it
And
is.
there's the whiff.
The wide DPs have been somewhat consistent at this point. But here we go. Raichu, level 3 with the opener. Not a scratch on that life bar. These are the dominant rounds we saw in that last set. Trying to make that magic happen here again.
There's the level 1, and it will be enough to kill here. All the drive gauge in the world to work off with, and the perfect KO to put himself on the board. Kimberly Skudos has reached the required amount.
Hey, I guess people don't play Kimberly on this setup because King Raichu has done that twice now. And there we go, running in, more damage. This is a little bit more even in this game 3 here. But the drive gauge is going down for Peach Jelly as you're getting trapped in the corner.
We're gonna see the spray can Oki coming out here. Of course, the driver's out. He's not going to be able to get hit there. But of course, we'll have to see what kind of Kimberly will do here.
Good anti-air. Gets the force knockdown, but no punish off of it.
Oh, King Raichu Peach Jelly is in burnout here. Ooh, isn't going to be able to get the jump off there.
It's anyone's
and
game.
the throw will whiff.
All right. The round advantage to Peach Jelly in this all-important game 3. Rushing in, gets another grab whip, and that's big damage. Spends a bar to get a little bit more. holding on
And
to
we'll
2
get
more.
the stocks here. Of course, spending the stock. Oh, and it isn't going to be able to connect on that.
DI just a little bit wide, unfortunately. And now it's Footsies to get the opener. It will be Peach Jelly again.
And the
Can we
level
kill?
2, not going to be enough to kill just yet, but
That'll
that will.
Clean, simple, and efficient with the throw.
Peach Jelly, 1 game away from being your 2025 Momocon champion. We'll have to see if
It has to
King Raichu.
reset first.
Oh wait, you're right.
Yep.
I'm such a
Has
liar.
to reset. We're not quite there.
I don't pay attention to me.
King Raichu can still fight back, but it seems like something has happened. The same beast that we saw in the last set and the last game, even starting off in the game 1, has been quieted a little bit.
But it seems like a lot of the pace has been slowed down by both of these players. But the level 1 coming out here, good reversal option from Peach Jelly. And the DP going to be here.
Ooh! Staying alive with the parry on the drive impact, and that's the opening for Peach Jelly that you want to see. Overhead not quite going to work out there. Blocked, and instead more damage coming through. It's a back and forth, no damage being gained.
And
Everything
there's
being
the
blocked.
confirm. Not going to be enough to kill the 1 HP. The throw back into the corner.
We're not out just yet. Burnout
No
2 on the
anti-air
buy.
from King Raichu here. But the trade will do it.
Once again, a Jelly game a round away from being able to get the reset happening.
And the perfect parry here.
Parry comes through. Or grab throw, excuse me. There's another throw. Grab escape. I'm losing my mind. We are at the tail end of things here. And I'm running out of words to say. But as we do it, the DP comes through. Another throw in this extended loop. Not going to get the second one to follow up.
And of course, both these players just kind of wanting to end it now. They don't want to keep going. And of course, it seems like Peach Jelly will reset the bracket, taking it 3-1 to make the grand finals reset happen.
All right. The adaptation was the name of the game with Peach Jelly. How well could the Mai adapt to you? And it really does seem that the saving grace of fighting the same opponent did give you that extra game advantage. I don't know if maybe it's a combination of that and also possibly King Raichu starting to run out of some bracket stamina. But whatever it is, Peach Jelly, as soon as the reset starts here, is keeping the fire alive in this game 1.
And of course, we'll go straight for the reset on the DI there. Needed that. He needed the drive reversal. He needs to get some momentum going here. Some space, but the DP, another one on that elbow drop. Goes for the backdash. Not going to be punished on that.
Big hits coming through. Now it is Mai's turn to stay in the corner. King Raichu trying to fight back, but Jelly will push out, goes into burnout, will spend the meter, and will get the kill as a result.
Possibly could have just used level 1, but I don't play Mai. I'm not sure. But of course, Peach Jelly has all the momentum in the world right now. And we'll have to see if King Raichu can fight back here with the level 2 there. Or is that... And we'll spend the spray can there to get the extra damage.
Throw escapes, does not want to get caught sleeping. Punches and kicks galore will keep you in the corner here. As you get pushed further in by the Kimberly pressure. But fighting back, Jelly is able to push Raichu a little further away. Parries are consistent though, keeping things alive. That's just a question of who can get the better opening first. As both players are completely out of drive gauge at this point.
But throw online. Oh, if not enough to be able to kill you just yet, but this might, if he goes...
No, not spending, but getting it still without having to drop any meter on it.
And of course, Peach Jelly 2 games away from winning. On a 3-win streak now, has a lot of momentum going into this. King Raichu needs to get a game to stop this freight train from running away.
It feels like we've just run out of gas too late in the bracket at this point. I haven't seen the King Raichu that's been doing so well so far. Peach Jelly, a master of adaptation, a second throw to follow it up. Goes for lows to mix it up, but is running the game and the set.
But of course, oh, will not get the drive rush after that. and will lose it. Round. King Raichu cannot respond to this pressure that Maya is creating.
I can't tell if it's Peach Jelly just being so deep into Raichu's head or Raichu, again, running out of it. But the level 1 will create more damage. The Drive Impact will make sure there is more to follow. And Overdrive, lots of damage coming through from that. Sliver of health left on our Kimberly here, fighting back, battling you into the opposite corner. But the sweep will be the opener that you need, and it's the drive coming through.
2-0 for Peach Jelly. 1 game away, and King Raichu is going to have to take a second to kind of reset his head. We've seen that drive rush round start almost every single time.
It's working. Keep it going. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
But hey, if you succeed, keep trying. If it works, it works. But we're seeing right here, the corner pressure coming out here. Is he going to be able to convert anything after that punish counter?
Good fade back with the aerials. Gets some nice damage through, but another level 1.
Isn't going to be able to block it this time. The overhead and 1 round away.
We're 1 round away from a winner. Can King Raichu do anything at this point, or is the reset just going to be a wash?
And there's the punish on that round start. But it's, for one time, it seems like King Raichu is forcing Peach Jelly into the corner.
Good parries coming through. Peach Jelly staying alive even in the corner. King Raichu has found
good backdash.
Something to keep you in the game here. But Fan lets Peach Jelly fight back, and it will also get the bounce of it as well. Low health on Peach Jelly. King Raichu has a chance to fight at least a round back, and if you can take a round, you can take the game.
And there's not just, there it is. Finally putting a round on the board. But of course, Peach Jelly is still a round away from winning here, and gets low there to convert. No buttons pressed in the air.
Great blocking there on the cross up. Not gonna matter though as you get thrown back in the corner. Peach Jelly wants to close it out without you getting a game. But King Raichu, there it is, the level 3. We have not seen that since he last took a round. So if anything, this is possibly an omen of good, as the bar for drive has gone away on Peach Jelly. You gotta play clean defense with a life deficit.
But of course, level 3 on board here. Good hits will do it here. But of course, you will get the corner swap, and he needs to play amazing defense here if he wants to stay alive here.
Ooh.
Good air-to-air.
Good match.
King
Burnout's
Raichu.
almost done. You can get back in this, but a little greed. Not the full punish though, and it doesn't come through. Drive rush coming through instead.
But the counter
it's the
hit.
low, and finally, Raichu finds something in the reset.
Peach Jelly had the momentum, gotten it stolen away from King Raichu, and let's see if he can keep that momentum going. But the drive impact thrown here, another throw on board. Are we gonna see the third one? Tries to shimmy there.
Good stall on it instead. Gets a little bit more damage. Still a perfect life bar as Raichu enters yellow. Another throw. This is what people complain about on Twitter. And the throw loop gets you the perfect
round away. Another one. He is so close to tasting the victory, but the DP whiffing there. The good punish from King Raichu here.
And Old Tell finally doing Peach Jelly in and giving Raichu more momentum. But it will work out the second time. Drive reversal keeping you in the corner. Keeping King Raichu safe from the fade back as well with an aerial, but it doesn't matter. Peach Jelly is looking for blood. Fantastic block on that super art. As more damage comes through, we're spending it on the level 3. I don't think it kills here.
Not 100% won't kill, but it will put you very low, put you in the yellow here.
It's
good
critical.
hits.
King Raichu has to play phenomenal games from here on out. The burnout meter is nearly back, but
and
that's it. Peach Jelly, 21st seed, has taken Momocon 2025.
Peach Jelly obviously relieved, and of course, winning that big cash prize. Congratulations to Peach Jelly.
The cash prize and a plaque to go with it, raising it up high. Our invader from Mexico. What a great job tonight.
Did I hear him lock in? he just locked in. He won.
He won. What more locking in do you want to do?
Yeah, how much more locked in do you need to be? This is the time you celebrate. And look at that crowd, ready to congratulate their fresh winner. What a good top 8. The bracket was a little chaotic. Probably not what you were expecting coming into the day. But walking out the other side, it's a pretty fun result. I got to tell you that.
But, I mean, of course, there's always going to be these upsets, and we can't always plan for everything. But for the fun this bracket provided, the upsets, the amount of energy that we got from the crowd,
yes,
it was all amazing. And we hope to see you guys back here, same time, not same time, for tomorrow for Tekken.
Same starting time. Gonna be 10 start, I believe. Maybe, might be wrong. Might be noon. But
I believe it's noon.
Yeah. Regardless, there's gonna be a lot more FGC. Of course, if you are interested in things beyond that, we got Smash Bros, we got Mario Kart, we got Splatoon. Whatever does your fancy, there's gonna be something for you here
We also
at
have
Momocon.
Mario Party.
We also have Mario Party. And if that sentence doesn't intrigue you, then I don't know what will.
Listen, when I knew there was competitive Mario Party, but it was also like,
it's like you see it in YouTube videos, not at events, but
right.
Apparently it's taking off. It's a thing now. So if you at home are good at Mario Party, go to your next convention and see whether or not there's a competitive circuit happening, because apparently that's a thing now.
Hey, who knows? It might take over all the fighting games. Next thing we know, we're commentating Mario Party.
Dude, Menard at Mario Party, that would go hard. Get me that. Give me that. Anyway, this has been the FGC bracket for today. Congrats again to our winner in Peach Jelly. Thank you all for joining us tonight for Street Fighter 6. We got Tekken 8 and City of the Wolves coming up tomorrow. So if you're interested in either of those, we'll be seeing you there, hopefully. I've been Weimer.
And I've been Coney VCL. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.